Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here. You are on our live stream, and I'm glad to have you. Hi, everybody. I'm Jen. If you're new here, honk honk. I honk because one of Meghan followers told me I sound like a drunk goose, and I've been honking ever since. How are my honks and my honkers and my honkettes doing? Well, guys, I'm glad you're here. If you're new here, I like to go through and say hello to people in the chat, so I'll do that. We'll talk about what news is going on and whatever else is going on with you all. I'm so glad you're here, honk honk. Before I get into this, I gotta let my favorite co-honker honk a little bit. That's a lot of honking. Say hi.
Honk if you're honky. Hey, this is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes. I'm here talking as well about things going on.
Well, that's specific. Hi, guys. So I'd like to say hi, people in the chat, and then we'll get into some news and talk about what's going on with you all. Oh my goodness, our first super of the chat. A huge thank you to John. John, you're always so kind. Thank you for that super. It says honk honk, Lady Goose, and 137,000 drunk geese. I can't even believe it. So yesterday I crossed into 137, and then last night I had a video go pretty big, and so now I'm closer to I'm almost at 137,500 subs. I can't believe it. Thank you, John, for that super, and thank you all for being here. I love each and every one of you drunk geese. All right, I'm gonna say hi to people in the chat, and then we're gonna get into some news. See how you guys are doing. Let's see here. So I'm just scrolling back up a little bit. And if I miss you, I'm sorry. Hi. Thanks for being here. All right, scrolling up. Let's see here. Hi, Mary Vodka. I love your name very much. Hello from Houston. Hi. Irene says, love the twins. I love the twins too. They're wonderful. I'm assuming we're talking about Sidley twins. We are recording together later this week. I am very excited to say. I asked them to be a triplet. They didn't seem weirded out by it, so I think they're keeping me. Let's see here. Jackie Swan, honk honk, everybody. Piper says, hi, Jen. Hi, everybody. Marilyn, honk out in California. Brenda's here. Honk honk, Brenda. Irene, yep, I read yours. Christine is here, also from Ohio. Thanks for being here. Joe, hi, from sweltering Sydney. Good day, my Australian goose. How are you? I'm so glad you could be here. I never remember the time difference. I hope going a little earlier today I hope it made your time better, not worse. Lindsay's here. Hi, Hong Kong Shell. Hi, thanks for being here. Kate, thanks for being here. I was just watching TRG's video. Had to come here. Oh, thanks for being here. Let's see. Gigi, hi from the Netherlands. Well, hello. If I knew how to say hi, I would. Just hi. Let's see here. Mrs. Ryan says hi, guys. Hi. Claudia says hi, Jen. Oh, hi from El Salvador. Wow, I love learning where everybody's from. That's awesome. MW says hi, Jay. We'll say hi.
Hello. I said hello in the chat to a
Okay.
few people, but now I can use my mouth. Hello. Words. So yeah, we've been doing lots of YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
I did something a little different the other night. I streamed, on Twitch as usual, but I actually directed it to my new channel, and a lot of you showed up. So thanks a bunch for coming by.
If you don't know.
So yeah, if you haven't joined, so I've had a YouTube channel for quite a while, video game focused, but I have a new one up that's called Dr. Bad Vibes Speaks. So if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. It's me. I'm on camera. I just talk about dumb news, basically. No video game stuff, and just silly things I've found. Honestly, right before I came down here to help Jen go live, I was editing a bigger video that should go up tonight, Sunday night. And yeah, it's been fun. I'm already up to over 1,100 subscribers, so
Wow.
thanks, because I know it's a bunch of you all.
Yay, thank you to everybody who has subscribed to Jay. Joe says 23 degrees Celsius at 6 a.m. So it's cooled down since midnight. Oh, man. Sorry, Joe. I can't believe I'm saying come to Florida to cool down, but that stinks. Let's see. the Delcy? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Hi from Montreal. Hello. Lynette says, I'm in my PJs too. All right. I like it. We'll have PJ party. Marsha, thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate it. And I saw somebody joined. Liz E, welcome to the Drunk Goose Club. Thank you for, did I say cub? Let me try again. Welcome to the Drunk Goose Club. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. I just saw somebody from Tampa. We're in North Florida. We're in Jacksonville up here. But hello to Tampa. Let's see here. Tom Taylor is here. Hi, Jen and Jay. Thanks for being here. Shell says, oh, you're talking to Irene? Ophelia says, hello, joining the tea. Audrey says, finally caught a live stream. I'm so glad you did. Yeah. So, excuse me, we try to give a little bit more heads up than we did today, but we just had some free time. So I thought, you know what? Let's get on and talk. Lots on my mind. Lots to discuss still from the Jamaica of it all. Can we make fun of that some more? Because it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And so I'm here to talk about that. Whatever else you guys want to talk about. And I'm just so glad you're here. Mert Marie, did I say your name? Yeah, Mert Marie says, oh, sorry, just gifted 5 Real House Recaps memberships. That's so kind of you. Thank you for doing that, Mert Marie. And if you're new here and you're like, what's that? That means you get access to our special emojis. You get a little badge by your name. I can see who you are. And it's just a really fun club. So thank you, Mert Marie, for gifting those. And thank you to everybody who has hit the join button. Speaking of, and I do see your super, Miss A. Allen. I'll read yours in just a second. But speaking of, Jay, tell them what you did for our Drunk Goose Club for the members who have joined.
So actually, so many people have joined that it opened up some more slots. That's how the YouTube has it set up, and I think we're up to 22 emojis now. So I filled in the rest of the slots with. Yeah, Jen just posted those in the chat. The claw is the one I remember. Oh yeah, the double claw, the royal goose, and the gosling. Some of those, well, most of those were requests. I had the most fun making the claw. I got to draw a crab claw and had fun.
So if you've hit that join button, you have access to those. I just posted them there in the chat so you can see what they look like. Okay. Miss A. Allen, thank you for the super in memory of my Aunt Denise. Aww. Aww. Let's all remember Aunt Denise. After her battle with MS, eat shit sugars. Love you, Jen, Jay, and Gosling. Thank you for that. So if you guys are like, what does this mean? In my video earlier today, I did a sugar roast, and I usually kind of keep them silly. I don't normally post the really mean messages because I don't find those particularly funny. But there's one I wanted to draw attention to because they're stooping lower now. And this one in particular was real nasty, and said I sound like I have MS. So I said, obviously, I'm not here to make fun of that or joke about that. That is a serious thing that people actually suffer from. People have confided in me in the comments about dealing with things like that. And so I would never be late or insensitive about that. So I just wanted to show how awful they are. But thank you for the super, and we're all sending love to Aunt Denise. Thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, let me catch up with some. Oh, I see all the comments now, all the claws. Jay, do you see that our comments are filled with claws? I love this.
It's getting a little pinchy in here.
Yes. That's what I do to Jay to keep him in line. That's how Meghan controls Harry, right? So now I've been clawing at him. Not quite the same as pawing at somebody, right? All right. Okay, so I do see where you guys are talking about what I talked about yesterday. I have to be careful, as you understand, hopefully. On what I talked about yesterday, I feel like, Jen, what are you talking about? It's that where Harry's on the board and some awful accusations have been levied. I want to be clear, in yesterday's video, at no time did I accuse Harry of participating in those. To me, it's more of a question is if he knew about the accusations. Again, these are accusations and all alleged, and we don't know if he knew. I said it in the video. You guys know this, but I got some comments about that. And my point is This is his chance to use this opportunity, his position to actually do something. And I suspect he will not. I suspect his priorities are with these stupid, superficial movie premieres. That's where I was going with that. So thank you to everybody who responded. I'm fine. It's just a sensitive subject, so I wanted to approach it with respect. So that's why it was a little bit, I mean, obviously it was a dark subject matter, and truly the only thing I care about are the victims, and my thoughts and prayers are with them. So I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm not at all brushing it under the rug. I still think Harry and Meghan are awful people, and I will continue to call it out, and we will discuss. So there's that. It's just, I need a mental break. I think I just was really upset all day yesterday about that whole story, because it truly is awful what people have had to deal with. Okay, let's keep going. Glynis is here. Hello, honk honk. Sensitive subject. You were my sensitive subject, Glynis. Glynis, did you hear my shout out? I gave you a shout out. I think it was the last video I did on Patreon where I used your favorite nickname for Meghan, and it made me laugh. So thank you for always bringing humor to everything. All right. I just noticed another one. Let me draw attention to it. Sherry Green. Thank you so much, Sherry, for gifting 5 Real Housewives caps. I can't talk today. Memberships. That is so generous and so kind of you. Thank you. As always, Sherry, you're always so kind. Thank you, Nikki, for the super. I love it. That's so cute. Dancing avocado. So cute. Thank you so much, Nikki. I want you to know how much that means to me. It really does. Thank you. But I do have some, footage and things I want to talk about from Jamaica. If you guys aren't sick of that, I would like to talk about Jamaica. I have some videos we can discuss. I'm kicking myself because there's one I really wanted to find and I never could find it, but we can still talk about it. Give me 1 second. I'm stalling to get a timestamp here. Let me see. We're 12. Okay. I know people want me to break this out into a clip. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's talk Jamaica, shall we? So these are the grifters that keep on grifting, right? So much to talk about. I've actually pulled a couple of things I'd like to show you, and we'll talk about it and just have some laughs, shall we? And all right, let's get into this. So I'd like to start with this one here, shared by Resting Doll Face, which I love that username so much. Resting Doll Face says, oh yeah, hashtag thriving. How it started, how it's going. So if you're like, what's this from? The one on the left was from like the only royal tour they did. It's not like they did very much while members of the royal family, but that was, I believe, from the, now I'm second guessing myself. Was that in Fiji maybe? It's that Australia tour. It was something to do with that, but I would say look at the body language, look at to me, it's just I'm better. I'm up here. You're down there. Look at me. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. And then how it's going on the right. And you guys, we're going to get into this. I have a video that really made me laugh. In fact, this might be a good time to play it. Shall we take a look at Meghan trying to sit in this theater seat in a ball gown? Let me read some of your comments real quick before we do. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are laughing in the comments saying that they thought they'd be sitting at the front. Oh, no. They were like, what, 7 rows back? Something like that. How funny is that? It may even been further. Too funny. And also, I call your attention to look at everybody around them and how they're dressed. Not in ball gowns. And I know it's not a ball gown. I kept calling it that. And people kept correcting me. Whatever. The ball skirt, the full skirt. It's so ridiculous. Now, a funny trend has popped up on Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X, saying basically, oh God, see, I should have come prepared. I don't have the hashtag. Hold on. I can tell you what it says. It's really funny. It is, hold on. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I can't see your chat. I'm finding it. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my gosh. My thing was flooded with it. Now I can't find it. But it was basically along the lines of this is how I go to the market. And people would post pictures of the most elaborate ball gowns you've ever seen in your life. And it was really, I was having a laugh all day yesterday about it. So thank you for everybody who shared those, because you really made me laugh with that. All right, let's get back into this. So you got to see this one. Let me show you how she's sitting. Here we go. So, here we go. So I don't know who added the sparkles. It certainly was not me, but here she is finding her way to the seat. Harry looks visibly disturbed that they're not in the front row, which kind of makes me laugh because I assumed it would be her that would be more pulling the faces, but I'm sure behind the scenes she let everybody know she was displeased. But yep, here she is. And it's just funny, the idea of I'm trying to pause it on the name so I can give them a shout out of who shared this video. I found it on X. But I hate that name X. I sound like I'm talking about substances. I found it on X. Yeah. No. Nope. I found it on Twitter, formerly Twitter. But the idea of this really made me laugh. The idea of having to sit in a regular old movie seat in a ball gown. Too funny, right? Too funny. And look at Harold when he realizes they are not in the front row. It's too funny. Miss A. Allen says, I feel like all these venues are trolling them. Same here. Okay, here we go. Sandy says 7 rows behind the plebes. I know. I love it. And then, yeah, Tom Taylor's pointing out the same thing that I've heard, that allegedly all the VIPs were actually in a different room, not this room. I like that you see somebody in a baseball cap literally in the row behind her. Looks like people maybe in t-shirts and stuff or tank tops in the row in front of her. And yet here we have Miss Ballgown. You can't make this stuff up, right? It's too funny. I love it. All right. So there's that one that I wanted to share. There's another video I want to share. Toad Hall says, did she steal the dress from the hotel, cut the top off? Oh, did she really? I read the designer accused her. I thought you were teasing. Oh my gosh. Well, we're going to slap a big fat allegedly on that, but that's really funny. KT, did you change your whatever thumbnail? I didn't even recognize you. Thanks for being here. Love your new thumbnail. Honk honk lobster. KT says it must be hard to sit in a paper mache dress. That is too funny. Exactly. Everybody's saying you love it. Yeah, I know, right? It's just too funny. Too funny. All right, let's keep going because I got more funny things to share. Here we go. There's the seats, and then oh, here she is. Was it Wicked Stepsister from Cinderella? That's the comparison that a lot of people were making. It cracks me up. Yeah, and then Jay even called the olive oil hairstyle. He's like, she looks like olive oil. I was like, yeah, she does that now. I don't understand pulling your hair so tight. I've heard it's like a way to do a facelift, but my allegations are maybe that's already been done. Go ahead.
I was literally going to make that joke.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a real thing. I guess if you pull your hair tight enough, it'll pull your face back. Kind of like that Star Trek movie where they keep doing that to get younger.
Oh, I don't know.
They put like some contraption on their head that keeps pulling their face back.
Oh, wow.
It's a bad one. I didn't really. That's all I remember.
All right. Sorry. Bear with me one second. Hey, how do I get there? Okay. Okay, let's keep going with these. So I have another one. We saw the theater scene. Oh, here we go. Watch this. If you haven't seen this, this is fun. This is shared by Princess Carparkle. So let me give her a shout out. Thank you, Princess Carparkle. There's no sound to this one. I've heard the sound. It's just like 4 people that just kind of randomly clap, and I'm not positive they're clapping about this. But you guys, some of the comments in this pointed out this is worse than the Hertz Rent-A-Car, which I don't know. That's pretty bad. But this is pretty bad too. They pointed out, I mean, look at everybody around them, shorts and stuff. And then they're walking like they're at some big event, but they're walking through. It should play again here in just a second. Right here. Let me see if I can pause it. I don't know if I can. No, I think it just plays on a loop. It doesn't matter. Okay. They're walking through. I thought I could pause it. Oh, here it is. There. Okay, I paused it. They're walking through the concession stand. So popcorn butter, sticky spilled sodas, like where are they hanging out? The employee break room? What? What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh, too funny. Yeah, I'm still stuck on this. And again, thank you, Princess Carparkle, for sharing this. I want to give you a shout out. Too funny. So this was at the premiere. I'm gonna hit play again so we can watch and judge. So here they are. Here they are walking through from the employer or wherever it is, the back, making a grand entrance with an entourage, walking through sticky stuff, holding on to that dress, that ridiculous dress, or should I say bathing suit with a ball gown skirt, dragging it through all that stuff, walking past people in shorts. And I'm not knocking the people in shorts. I'm saying they're more appropriate dressed than old Maggie Poo is. So too funny. Oh, thank you, Patrick, for the super. Oh, Patrick. Oh, I haven't checked my emails. Patrick's saying that you emailed me. I will check those. But Patrick would like to put it on record that he coined douche and duchess. Well, Patrick, then you're acknowledged. Thank you for that, Patrick. I really appreciate it. And I will check my email. I'm terrible at that. I'm sorry. Thank you. I will definitely check that out. Judas Goat Barbecue, also with a super, says at least the concession stand counters were red carpet. Were the red carpet I am so sorry, I cannot read that. Let me try that again. Judas says at least the concession stand counters were red if the carpet wasn't. You're right. And I think if you look closely, they have some non-slip carpet, it looked like to me. So they literally got to step on red carpet for about a second. And by that, I mean one of those rubber things that theater would have if you spill your soda. But Jay, they're walking here. They're walking through the concession stand and even see that little crappy rug is black. So yeah, no, not red carpet. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? And do you want this level of fame?
I crave no fame. Other than
theater.
Well, please subscribe on YouTube and Twitch. That's all the fame I need. No, they do walk right past concessions, so that does add to my theory that that dress was just to smuggle in food. You could you imagine how big of a popcorn bucket maybe she could waddle in there under that dress? Did anybody else used to do that? It kind of became a game when I was a teenager. That was the late 90s, so baggy jeans were, a thing. And it became a contest between myself and my friends on who could bring in the most food. I feel like she would win the contest. I think my record was a bag of Cocoa Puffs and some cookies. She's got me beat by a landslide. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing's weird. It seems obviously I haven't done any research on it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm your research.
Yeah, Jen's told me stuff. I mean, just as a casual viewer looking at it, it looks like they just kind of showed up, possibly uninvited. I don't know, but everybody's just kind of like, oh yeah, them. Yeah, yeah, that's them. Okay. Don't put them in the front.
Yeah. Okay. There's them. Where's the Marley family? I think that's what was happening there. But let me read some of these comments because I'm cracking up about this. It really is funny. This is even lower. I mean, I don't know if anything's lower than this, but I'm thinking about that New York. Remember when they did that New York trip right after they left the royals? Who could forget? Right after they left the royal family, they did that New York trip, and it was so awkward everywhere they went because they were treating it like a royal visit, but they were no longer working. My country accent just came out. They were no longer working royals. No, they were no longer working royals. So they were not doing a royal visit, but they were still treating it like a royal visit, doing crap like this. Think about, again, that school visit. Who could forget that, where she dressed like the Joker? That's what this feels like. They think they're royals doing a royal visit. And as you guys are pointing out in the comments, this is just a regular movie theater. This is not even like, I don't know, what's the word? A big venue,
Yeah. It's not like it's a premiere in LA at the Chinese theater or whatever. Exactly. It's like, it looks like it's an AMC that's barely in business.
Yeah, where people are just out checking their phones, waiting on their movie to start, and then some yahoos walk out, so they just pull them out and film. Like, where's my popcorn? But yeah, ridiculous. So many of you are putting the funniest comments in here saying she's there to sweep the floor. I think that's great. Too funny. All right, I'm gonna I have another video to show you guys too. Oh, go ahead.
I heard the ding. I believe you've gotten at least 2 coffee notifications.
Oh,
We have to see those in a separate window, but we want to give people credit.
Yeah, thank you. Let me check really quick on what's going on coffee. So I can give you guys shout outs, those who have. Where did my coffee cup go? There it is. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, please. And I'll give shout outs here. All right. KPWHU, thank you so much for that. It says, love seeing you and Jay back live. Well, we love being here, and thank you so much for the coffee. I really appreciate that. Deb in, thank you so much. Love your book reviews. Oh, Deb, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Next week, starting tomorrow, I think. It depends on what news is out and what day. It's probably going to be tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'm going to start this next book review, and I got to tell you, the book is awesome. Very excited to share that with you all. And thank you so much, everybody who has tipped through coffee. I really appreciate that. And a lot of people ask what the difference is. You are welcome to tip here on YouTube if you're so inclined. The difference is that coffee just doesn't take anything out of it. YouTube does, but it's really okay. I know some people are not into going to other sites to put in credit card information. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I really appreciate it. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. So thank you so much for that. And I just realized I had chat highlights on, not the live chat. So if I have missed your chat, I apologize. It may not have been showing for me. I fixed it now. Let me read some of these and I'll continue on. Actually, no, let me show you the last thing I have here and then I'll read then we'll just chat. How about that? Pertaining to Jamaica, let me show you this. All right. Mystified. She's over on Twitter, formerly Twitter. And she's often here in my comments and she's so sweet and I really like her. And thank you, Mystified, if you're watching. Mystified shared this. It says, tell me this. If Harry and Meghan were invited by such good friends, Brian Robbins, the CEO of Paramount, and his wife, also head of Nickelodeon, I believe, why were they seated separately for them for the film? When people are invited by someone, they're usually seated together, and are they not? And then it cuts off. So Mystified, I wanted to share this because that is exactly what was on my mind too. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I'm sure you do. It's been on Daily Mail a lot lately. I believe it's, let's see, what should we call, I don't use their titles. Hank and Skank putting out this information, trying to make it seem like they're there with that Brian Robbins. That's the guy with I'm obsessed with his wife. I know that's a weird sentence, but she's so beautiful. The beautiful lady that was standing next to Meghan in the pictures. So there are stories coming out that, oh no, they're invited and flew on their private jet. And I don't know. I don't know these people. Maybe they were. It's all being alleged. But I think, in my opinion, it seems to be that they're putting out this information to seem more important. And to Mystified's point, if that's the case, then why aren't they sitting with their, what's the word? If they're invited guests, why aren't they sitting with their hosts, right? Nope. They're sitting however many, 7 rows back with, I don't know, the regular people, it seems. So I find that very funny myself. So again, they deserve it. I think it's hilarious. This is, again, their faux royal visit. And Jay kept saying, do you think Harry is asking for voiceover work for Meghan? Because remember, that's what they did at the Lion King premiere. So yeah, maybe so. But all right, I'll take this down and we'll chat amongst ourselves. And again, thank you, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. All right, let me just scroll up a little bit and catch up here. All right, Elaine says, walking through the theater was her look at me moment. She wants this so badly. Absolutely, Elaine. So well said. Couldn't agree more. So ridiculous. I gave them a shout out. Now I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. I love the person that shared on Twitter the hefty bag comparison. It made me laugh. Wear your finest hefty bag. show up to I can't say that while laughing. Show up to a movie premiere and then sit in a regular theater seat. You can't make this stuff up, right? Look at me. I'm important. Too funny. All right. Elaine says they didn't even get free water bottles. Yes, Elaine, you're so right. I saw that too. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, I pulled back up the video. I think you can see. Let me see if I can pause it. Hold on. There's a way to. How do I? Here we go. Pause. All right. You should be able to see it on your screen. See the row behind them? There's the water bottles. That's what everybody's talking about. Certain sections got water bottles. Theirs did not. I think that's even funnier. I don't know why. It's petty, but I'm here for it. You know, I love the petty. Bring that on. Yep. Too funny. All right. I do feel like I missed something. Okay. Oh, JP, thank you so much for the super. It says, oh my goodness, too funny. Thanks for the giggles. Love your Lady C book review. Fascinating. Honk honk. Thank you. I love Lady C. Big fan. Loved her writing, her book. And I'm so glad you enjoyed it. That's awesome. I can't tell you how much your response has meant to me. All of your responses meant to me. I did those, the individual recaps, and then I put them together in super editions thinking, well, I don't know if people will watch those or not, but they have been wildly popular, and that makes my heart so happy. It's so much work putting those together, and you guys really seem to enjoy them. So thank you. Thank you to everybody. I've had people say you rewatch them. I can't even believe that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Joe Tracy says, hefty bag. LOL reminds me of that episode in Succession. Yes, that's too funny. Good catch, Joe. Speaking of Succession, huge fan of Succession. This has nothing to do with Harry and Meghan. How about them cleaning up at the awards ceremony recently? I think that's pretty great. If anybody's a Succession fan, I promise I'll go back to Harry and Meghan in 1 second. I pointed out in a video once before my suspicion that Meghan might be trying to cosplay as Siobhan. If you know, you know, because Siobhan wore a lot of beige and wide leg pants, things like that. They were meant to be a very wealthy family. And so I just wondered if some of her outfit inspiration came from that, but I think Siobhan is a much better dresser. So it's like a bad imitation, but getting it completely wrong. That's just something I've always suspected. All right. Joe Tracy says Lady C must have all the Jamaican goss. I know, right? I keep hoping. I'm a little behind on watching Lady C. Some people have said she hasn't really spilled the tea on this, but I'm very curious. Although some people do claim that she alleges that Meghan was there before Harry. People suspected it, and that and I had said, until I find proof, I don't know if that's a rumor or not. And I've heard rumors she was like out to dinner with people and stuff before Harry got there. Maybe I wouldn't put it past her, but until I know, I don't usually talk about that stuff. But people are reporting that Lady C kind of suspects similar, all being alleged, of course. Thank you, Woe is Brie. That is a great name. Woe is Brie for the super. It says, hey, Jen. Oh, I cannot. I appreciate your super so much. I can tell you, I can't read this comment because if you say that word, YouTube automatically, hard to explain, puts you kind of in timeout. So I cannot discuss that, but thank you for the super and thank you for asking. If you want to know what we're talking about in vague terms, it has to do with alleged yachting behaviors. I can't talk about that. They're taking down YouTubers over that stuff, so I can't talk about it.
Yeah, even making a passing reference, a show I listened to made a joke barely related to it. Their stream got limited ad revenue, basically the kiss of death on YouTube. Happened to me as well for making a joke, but that's why. Unfortunately, certain things you just got to dance around.
And I apologize. I would love to answer that. And listen, this is, I know it's annoying, and I know it's not about Patreon. I always share so much free content on YouTube all the time. That's my priority. But I do have Patreon, and honestly, that's been one of my favorite side effects of it is I can talk freely over there. And I don't ever worry about anything because it doesn't work the same way. You can literally say anything you want, share anything you want. It's behind a paywall. They don't care. So thank you for asking. I appreciate it. I see your lovely response. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I can tell you I probably feel how you feel about it. How about that? But thank you. You're very sweet to ask. I appreciate it. Sorry about the coughing. All right, Daughter of Darkness is here. Hello. It says, yeah, YouTube has select morality. Ding, ding, ding. Believe me, I get so disgusted by it too. Even the serious things I was talking about in yesterday's video, I can't read certain words, even though it very much has to do with what we're talking about. But I know if I do, I'll be hand slapped over it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about the coughing. I'm trying to clear that up. But I get my hand slapped over it, and then it's so annoying. So that's why I have to dance around it. I know everybody's saying censorship. That's exactly what it is. And it's annoying, but there's literally nothing I can do, so I have to play by their rules. And the annoying thing is, they don't tell you what the rules are. You kind of have to figure it out as you go. And you figure out, oh crap, if I say certain words, all of a sudden my video gets either lower monetization or not visible or just different things like that. One of my favorite videos I ever did really went into the allegations of what happened on that Reitman's photo shoot with Meghan, and apparently I said some things. I let it rip, and ever since then I've been in a battle with YouTube over it. They will only show it in certain countries. Like, I forget where they said, but it was only like 5 countries, and like US and England and Canada. Like, they won't show it to you guys. It's so annoying. So I already have a plan. I'm gonna post that episode on Patreon as well. But anyway, again, I'm not trying to alienate everybody. We're all broke right now. I know. So if you can't afford Patreon, no, don't even give it a second thought. If you decide to do it, that's up to you. We welcome you with open arms, but all good. All right. I am coughing my face off. I'm going to get a cough drop so I don't keep coughing in the mic. Jay, you say things, but nothing too weird.
Well, put a muzzle on me, will you? Oh, hey, Jackie Swan, thanks for rejoining as a member. Oh, yeah, well, rejoin, so it's a 6-month anniversary. Keep looking at us, Swan. Billy Madison, don't know. Yeah, I mean, YouTube can be weird. My channel got straight up deleted for no reason, and I never got a reason. Fortunately, it came back. I think the video game channel I basically never spoke on, so I guess they thought I was a bot and it didn't confirm it. But I guess where I live stream now, that hopefully mitigates that risk. But anyway, oh, hey, Shell's asking me to say nerd shit. I can do that. Let me think. What's some nerd shit going on? Well, I'm actively today working on a video involving Vince McMahon. I'm not going to elaborate. Google that. You'll get the whole story. If you're not familiar, I'm a fan of pro wrestling because it's silly, but can't joke too much about what's going on right now. It's pretty serious, but there's, I mean, if you're at all familiar with Vince McMahon, if you've seen him lately with that mustache, there's stereotypes for a reason. But that'll be up later.
Jackie Swan asked about Lady C's new book. Yes, I'm definitely down to do it. I hear it's coming, but I can get no more information on it. I just Googled it to see if I'd missed something, but it doesn't. It says as of January 10th, 2024, Lady C has 0 upcoming book releases. So you can give me the info on when it's coming out. I will happily recap it. Yeah, I'm definitely down to do that. And then, of course, starting this week, I have this new book out. There are 2 versions of this book. That's why it gets very confusing. But it sounds like they're the same one. It's the Robert Hardman book. My version's called The Making of a King. I can't remember what the other one's. The other one's like King Charles. Anyway, but the new Robert Hardman book, I start recapping that hopefully tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure. Look for that. So I'm very excited to dive into that. Sorry, I cut you off, Jay.
Oh, hey, DD Thomas, welcome to the Drunk Goose Club. Now use emojis that have been handcrafted by me. I'm actually, I lost my train of thought earlier. I've been working on emojis for my channel and Twitch channel earlier, and I can't remember what I made for who. But Jen just posted a lot of the newer ones.
Oh, Patrick said he knows stuff.
Yeah, I would think it's been like front and center in the news, so I would say most people have at least heard a little bit about it. Yeah. Lost the thing here. Tammy G, I've been a fan of wrestling for over 40 years. I'm glad Vince is done in more ways than one. Yeah, honestly, I've been a fan. I've kind of lapsed in the recent years because, I mean, you could tell he still had a hand in things, and he's just out of touch. I mean, it's time to move on.
So you're working on that now. When will they be able to find that? Are you trying to do it later tonight, or?
Yeah, that should be up tonight. Depending on your time zone. I mean, it possibly tomorrow. See what time I get done. But as soon as it's done, I'm going to make it go live. I moved it ahead of the other videos I'm working on because it's a little more topical.
Hi, Nana times 9. How are you? It says, "Oh, love you, Jay. You're my daughter's age, so Jen and Jay, you're YouTube kids." I love it, Hong Kong. We don't feel like kids, but thank you for that. Glenn is showing off the new honkin' emojis. I love it. Actually, let me drop one more. I love them all that Jay designed. I love this claw, but also, hold on, thing post, you'll be able to see it. I love the claw, but I also love the gosling. He made us a little gosling too, so we can add goslings to our chat. So cute. I do see the comment saying Lady C is still working on her book. It's expected later this year. Well, you better believe when it's out, I'm up for talking about it. I love Lady C. Big fan. I have a dream list of people I'd like to have tea with, and Lady C is on it. I think Catherine, Princess of Wales, is the top of that list. All right, Daughter of Darkness says, Jen, whatever happened to the talk show? Gail King, Charles Barkley. Okay, so yeah, I had heard, and it's alleged, I heard it went to the toilet. It was going to be called King Charles. I didn't know that they actually were going to have Meghan on, but regardless, I heard it's either pushed back or what's, I don't know, showbiz lingo, maybe not going to happen, last I heard. Don't remember where I heard that, but that was the rumbling I heard, is that it's no longer a thing. Aren't we all sad? Oh no. I cannot with Gail and her blindly following Harry and Meghan. I'd like to remind everybody that I believe it was over the car chase. She said we should all stop doubting Harry and Meghan. I'm like, what? We should all not believe Harry and Meghan. They're proven liars. Until they show otherwise, I'm never going to believe them. And since they never will show otherwise, I'm never going to believe them. Hey, huge thank you to Judas, Goat, and then your name cuts off, for the gifting of 10 memberships. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Oh, Miss A is laughing at the block off emoji. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's see here. And then there was somebody else that I wanted to say thank you to. Thank you, Audrey. Audrey Jensen says, Meg trying to morph into Diana with the plastic surgery, in my opinion. Yeah, I honestly, I mean, we don't know. We're just alleging. How do I get back? Oh, here we go. We're just guessing. We're just our opinion. I think she's definitely had work done. To me, the Diana of it all comes in with the, I have to dance around this one. How do you say this nicely? In my opinion, she's dropped quite a bit of weight. And so I think that ties into the Diana of it all, if you understand what I'm saying there. Yeah. I think it'll all play out. I've said this before. I do think it'll all play out when they separate, and it'll be like, oh, I was dealing with so much stress. He was on the substances. I lost so much weight. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'll come out there. That's my opinion. All right. Let's see here. Zach, the PS4 player, says make sure you're still a member. YouTube unsubscribes people. Yeah, isn't that weird? Jay, can you explain again on that join if they're having trouble with the join button? Do you remember you made a video on it?
Yeah, and if you're having trouble joining, most people, you can probably see it in the chat bar. It's the there's a little, it's now I'm drawing a blank because I never used it. I believe. Oh yeah, when you click the $sign, where you can do super stickers, super chat, membership and membership gifting are options as well. You may only see that on the desktop is the issue, especially if you're on an iOS or iPad OS device, because Tim Apple want that money. Yeah. And I actually put up a YouTube short. It's on my Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks channel. It walks you through it if you need to see it. But basically, if you don't see that join membership button and you're on an iPad or an iPhone, you got to go in through Safari or Chrome. It's real convoluted, so follow me on this journey. You have to log into YouTube in the browser, Safari or Chrome, not the YouTube app, and navigate to. Easiest way is navigate to the main page, Jen's main page, the channel page, and then in the address bar, click the lowercase and uppercase A, bring up the menu and request desktop site. And when you see the desktop version, you'll be able to join. Or the easiest way, honestly, is just to get on a laptop or desktop computer. I think outside of Android, just the Apple ecosystem, it just does not play nice. And it may be the case on certain Android. I don't know, like. Because even the YouTube mobile site, like the official YouTube mobile, does not show the join button in any way. So I don't know why they make it so hard. It's like we don't want to make money. Stop giving it to us.
All right, I'm here. Two things I wanted to talk about. One, somebody was talking about how YouTube likes to delete comments. I've noticed that too. I'm getting more comments saying that their comments, that's a lot of comments, are being deleted. If it helps, if you can send something without adding a link. Links seem to just totally spaz out YouTube. So I've noticed that. And I know in this chat you can't send links, I don't think, but if you're commenting on, and it's not just mine, it's anybody's video, if you try to attach a link, YouTube, it's like they don't want you to click off. So more often than not, those comments are lost. And then the other comments I keep seeing are about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and any updates. I wish I had some. I don't. Excuse me. Now people are saying, it must be serious. I'm not going to speculate. I have no idea what happened. Now, one thing that I do keep thinking is I wonder if they've given, a little bit of wrong information on purpose. I'm not downplaying what happened. I actually, I feel like it has to be serious if she's taken this much of a step back, but more of maybe they're not saying exactly how long. Somebody else pointed out, like, she's probably already gone home, but they wouldn't necessarily announce that, right, for safety and security. So I'm hoping that's the case. I'm hoping she's resting comfortably wherever she is, and that speedy recovery. Christine saying one of mine was deleted on the channel. Christine, I don't delete comments unless they are mean, and I know you don't put mean comments, so it's not that it was deleted. Well, I would never delete it. It's that I keep hearing YouTube, if certain words too, if you put in certain words, I think it automatically either puts it in hold or deletes it. So try not to don't take it personally. YouTube is annoying. We'll get through it together. It's obnoxious. I hate it.
I'd have to look back and see who it was. It was one of Jen's viewers. They commented, I believe it was on my most recent live stream. Not live, but just they've commented on the replay, like the video version. And for some reason, it never showed up in my comment box. And I forget what I was doing. I was doing something on the page, and I was like, it said one comment, but it was totally blank. And I was like, where did the comment go? So I had to, what was it? I changed it from top to newest, and then it popped up, but I never got the comment notification at all. It was really weird. So it happens.
It's quirky.
Yeah.
I have to read this because it's too funny. Patrick, you always make me laugh with this. Patrick says, Lady C versus Meghan in a room. Who would win? Lady C. I love how scrappy Lady C is. She's awesome. Too funny. All right. Let's see here. There was another one. Oh, everybody's saying Lady C, hands down. There was another comment I wanted to. We all know who would win. That would be good Netflix. Absolutely. Too funny. All right. Piper says Lady C said the duo would be exposed last year. Nothing. So I heard it was spring last I heard, but I know. I've seen the comments. I refuse to crap talk Lady C, but I understand what you're saying. People get frustrated because apparently sometimes she like teases dates and then they come and go and we still don't know. I had a million comments on yesterday's video wondering if, and I still have to dance around this, that stuff that I talked about in yesterday's video, you know what I'm talking about, was maybe the beginning of the information Lady C was alluding to. That I don't know. All right. Acquired Taste says, thanks for going live, Jen. Well, thanks for being here, Acquired Taste. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even look. We have 1,400 on the chat right now. Holy cow. Well, thank you. That's incredible. Aw, I can't even tell you guys how much you mean to me. I hope you know that. I truly mean that. I know I'm like bouncing around, but January has been rough for me for some. I'm fine, I promise. It's just kind of been a rough month. But you guys have made everything wonderful, and I thank you for that. You all leave me the nicest comments saying, I'm having a crap day. Your video made me laugh. Well, I want you to know the feeling is mutual. I've had a couple of crap days this month. All good, I promise. But I just have, and I feel like life kicked me around a little bit this month, and you guys have left me the nicest comments and made me feel so much better about everything. So thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you to, I just saw Ritz, and thank you, Stephanie, and everybody else who's encouraging everybody hit that like button. It really does help out. It's that whole engagement thing that YouTube's all about. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for commenting, all the things. If you're watching this after the fact, same thing. If you'll hit that like button, if you'll leave me a comment, and if you don't know what to comment, just write honk honk. It's cool. I get it. It just helps the engagement. I have somebody else who would like to say hello. Somebody who got their very own emoji. Hold on one second. There we go. Will you say hello to everybody?
Hong Kong. Hello, everyone.
That is the Gosling. So I put the Gosling emoji out, and the Gosling wanted to say hi. Do you want to wear a big ball gown and go to the movies?
Yes.
Okay. The Gosling has spoken. The Gosling will be invited to the front row. Jay and I will be probably in the back.
Sneaking in food.
That's right. You're obsessed with that. Do you want to tell anybody? Do you want to tell everybody something? Oh, we have Australian friends on the chat too. Do you want to say good day?
Hey, mates.
And we have people from England on. Do you want to say, let's see, you enjoyed tea time in London.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And she's obsessed with the little tea cakes. We're trying to start tea time here. Else? Oh, tell everybody what your favorite stuffed animal's name is.
Elizabeth.
You remember why she's named Elizabeth?
Because I got her at England.
Yes, she got a bunny. We got her a bunny in England, and she picked the name Elizabeth because she loves Queen Elizabeth as well. Thank you, Gosling. Everybody's saying honk honk, little Gosling. She says honk honk. Aw. Thank you all for being so sweet to the Gosling. She's great. Hello from Virginia. Hello. Do you want to say hi to Hayes, a fellow Virginian?
Hello, Hayes. I'm also from Virginia originally. Honk honk.
KT says tea time. That's right. Oh my gosh. I want to go back to the UK for no other reason but to have a lovely tea. Oh, the TNT cakes. Oh, the Queen is still missed. She very much is. Yes. We ended up when we went to London, for coronation, we took the Gosling and we got her a stuffed corgi. We got her a bunny, and the bunny she named Elizabeth. Did you name the corgi? I don't even know if she named. I think just corgi. Yeah, just corgi. So she has Elizabeth and a corgi. Oh, goodness. Aw, Maggie says, good day, Gosling. Thank you guys for being so kind. I appreciate that. Here, you go. Sorry.
So what else is going on? Yeah, wow, there's a lot of people in the stream.
Yeah.
Didn't notice that till Jim pointed it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jen's bringing something up here. Photo, video. Yeah, so they Jamaican is crazy, right? It's still, the whole thing's still so weird. It's like, why fly that far just to make an appearance for whatever reason? I wonder if more's going to come out related to that. Like if there's some, extra motive. The man keeps him out of my birthday party. They're gonna bring me down. I'm trying to go to the moon. Oh yeah, that's my impression of Jeff Bezos. If you've never heard him talk, look up anything. After the chat, he seriously sounds like Wreck-It Ralph, like John C. Reilly, like in Step Brothers. That's not what I imagined. I never heard him talk for a long time, but oh, that's funny. I was about to reference that. Jen's pulling the photo up here. So yeah, we've had some new tactics on the the sugar comments. Basically, I think has there been more than one, or is it just the one? Yeah, there's been 3 so far, basically flirting with me or implying that we've made some kind of connection. And I'm just like, joke's on you. I don't leave the house. Yes. So Jen's got a photo here.
Thank you. Yes. So act surprised because I'm including this in a video very soon. I'm actually recording with the Sidley twins this week. I'm so excited. And I think we're going to record on the sugar, so I was going to reveal it then, but I'll go ahead and show it because it's too funny. You ready? Ta-da! So, yeah, don't harass anybody. I blocked this person. I meant to hide the name. It doesn't matter. But this is one of 3 identical comments I've gotten now saying, hey, Jay. Hedge Jay. Remember what you promised me at the gym? Only here for you. Love, Rose. Well, clearly we know what they're doing with the Rose of it all, trying to resurrect that Meghan rumor. And yeah, I'll let you talk about this because this is we cracked up when we saw this. It's like, oh, I hope you get some, Jay. Good luck. Hope you score.
Yeah, so many reasons why that doesn't work. The obvious one, that's not going to happen. But also, I have a home gym, so unless somebody broke into the house and spoke to me, I don't think that conversation happened. I didn't promise anything at the gym. There's not enough room in the garage for a 2-person workout at all. And not the gym, it's the garage. So, yeah, that made us laugh. Also, the misspelling of hey. It's Hedge J. Clearly a bot or a paid commenter troll. So have fun with that.
But I've had 3 of the exact same comment copied and pasted. And I actually find it very funny. It doesn't, people are like, are you, because I shared it in Patreon as well. And they're like, are you upset? Not even a little bit. I find it very funny because again, I'm not really worried. He works from home and works out at home. So good luck. Hope you score. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's cool. Too funny. Anyway, yeah. So, hey, Jay.
I'm secretly going out with a spam bot.
Yes. Spam bot.
Hez Jay, remember what you promised me at the hot dog stand, dude? Honk honk. Yeah,
Hong Kong.
more relish.
That's right. Were you supposed to meet them at the concession stand in that movie theater? Oh no.
Clearly not. I sneak in my own hot dogs.
Ooh, is that a euphemism? No, I honestly find that very funny. Luckily, we're okay. We're secure. I'm not really worried about. If he's lured away by a sugar, there's nothing I can do about that because I can't reduce myself to that level. So I'm not going to spend my time worried about it, but it's pretty funny. Oh, Anna says Hej is Danish. Okay, so it's either misspelling or it was Danish. That's funny. That's funny. Patrick McDonald says I definitely got sugar bots from my own YouTube account. That's fun, isn't it? Gay says people are sick. They really are. I think that's actually pretty funny that they think that would bother me. I actually find it funny more than anything else. Let's see here. Or Scandinavian. She's got you oscillating there, Jay.
Not even in the least.
But can you talk like
I try to oscillate, but the fan is floor standing. No oscillation. Yeah, the fan in the garage doesn't even oscillate. It's fixed. Yeah, I like that. I'll give him an A for effort, though. I haven't really thought about that angle to piss somebody off or troll somebody.
Too funny. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I had a lot of comments reacting to the twins and then I'm recording with them. Yes, I'm so excited. I think we're going to talk about sugar interaction, something like that, last I heard. So, yeah, we'll get that recorded and out very soon. I do see message retracted. If you get one of those messages, it's not us. It's the auto, whatever it's called in the chat. It doesn't like certain words, so it might say that. Just you can misspell words and we'll know what you're talking about if that helps. I don't know why it does that. We're just not, I'm not not deleting comments or anything. I mean, unless you're horrible to other people, I don't care, you know, in general, so I wouldn't delete a comment, but yeah, YouTube likes to do that for us. Let's see, is it Ivana? Says, I love the Sidley twins. I do too. Aren't they great? I'm a triplet now. I told them, I recorded with them recently on something and I told them I want to be a triplet. Oh, and I was on their live chat yesterday too, and I think they're having another one today. So yeah, they're wonderful. Love them. Let's see. Pam Marie says, oh my gosh, Jay, are you whispering sweet nothing in Megan's ears? I think we're okay. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I was at the movie premiere. I was like, hey, give me some of that popcorn. I know you've got a jumbo bucket. I'll pay for it.
I feel like you're doing ASMR stuff now with the microphone. That's pretty funny. No, I tease with Jay sometime. I'm like, listen, if you're hanging out with sugars, can you catch him on a hot mic shit talking Megan? Because I would really like that. That'd actually be really funny. Or admitting that they don't actually care about Megan. They're just paid to say certain things. Too funny. Oh, yeah. Is it the Patrick one? Patrick, thank you again for the super. Can Jay please do Harry saying he's going to a hotel? Oh, yeah. Good one. Here you go.
Oh, this movie is quite boring. I'd like to go to a hotel away from Megan, so I can be miserable on my own. I don't need more help being miserable.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what it was. I was trying to get a video of them seemingly arguing at the theater. I saw it going around and then I ran out of time before the live stream, but they were arguing. It appears like they were arguing at the theater. Like Megan said something to Harry, it pissed him off and he walked off. So I'll try to find that and maybe share it in a separate video. But let's see here, reading some of these comments. Let's see. Tinfoil Tiara. Yeah, twins live chat. Jen comes in the chat. Oh, thank you, Tinfoil Tiara. I love your name, by the way. But yeah, we all honked at each other. I didn't want to take over their chat. I just want to say hi. They look so lovely in their ball gowns, so I had to say hi. MW says, I was unsubbed from Sidley twins. Then I had to sub again. I have people say the same about my channel. I don't know what's up with YouTube. They're very weird and quirky. I don't know what that's about, but thank you for being vigilant and paying attention to that and resubbing them. I know they appreciate that. They are so good. I try to give them shout outs whenever I can because I want their channel to continue to grow as it has. But I can tell you honestly, and I love reporting back on stuff like this. I can honestly tell you as a normal person myself, just a regular person, they are great people behind the scenes. Like when you talk to them, they're actually even nicer than they are on camera, if you can believe that. They are just that nice. And I love knowing that. I don't want to waste my time with people who are not nice. Patrick, again, you're so sweet. You do not have to keep supering us, but thank you for that. And he has a request for Jay. Jay's taking a sip of his drink, and I'll hand the mic.
I like to wear mummy's heels around the house. It makes me feel like a big boy and also accentuates the sinewy muscles of my calves.
Oh, God. And since Patrick keeps giving supers, can Harry maybe say a little message to Patrick?
It's very generous, Patrick, but please quit giving supers to Jen. Give supers to me. I need help. I need a way out.
Oh my God, that's good. Now, what's funny is Sugar's going to isolate that comment and say Jay is trying to leave Jen and collect money from followers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I do see several people in chat, like, I guess people that are new or, not in the know. I didn't know this either, and honestly, I forgot, like, why they're even called the Sugars to begin with, because it's so dumb. It's like, it's like, oh, okay, well, call me the Buttercream Gang because I don't like some video game dude. I don't know. But Jen's explained it before, and I honestly don't remember why they're called that. Is there any reason?
So I cannot remember for the life of me the origin. I'm looking at Jay like deer in the headlights because I never remember. If you guys know, will you fill me back in? Because I remembered at the time. I can only hold so much Harry and Meghan stuff in my head and then it flies back out. Here, yeah. Oh, and real quick, I know we're jumping all around. Fibro Warriors, I just saw your comment. Let me give this a shout out. Fibro Warriors is my friend CJ here. She's been a follower is such a dumb word. Let me try that again. A friend for a long time here to the channel. She's been in the comments and she's asking, please, may I mention my Fibro channel? Yes, CJ, please do. I don't know how you want to do this. If you want to put a comment and tell us a little bit about your channel, I will happily read that out. And thank you for bringing that up. I'm always down to support a good cause. Oh, and then CJ saying she does go live sometimes. Okay, amazing. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, and then Philippa has a request for you as well. Wow, I love your popularity. Here you go. I wish I could do voices. Here you go.
Oh, hello, King Pa. It's me, Prince Son. Can you please send me some money? Am I allowed back into the kingdom? I'm so scared.
I know. Nice. Thank you, Philippa, for the very generous super. We really appreciate that. Oh, Patrick says this is cheaper and more entertaining than ordering a pizza. Oh, Patrick, I'm voting for the pizza there. I have to read out Melanie. Your comment cracked me up. Everybody look at Melanie's comment. She's just explaining short and sweet and to the point. Sugars equals asshole. Yeah, exactly that. Mary says, Jay, blink 3 times if you need help. Jay, do you need help?
I'm doing a staring contest now. I'm good.
Too funny. Let's see. Aw, S. Busker says Jen and Jay, Hong Kong to you, friend. Thank you for being here. I'm going to scroll down and catch up with comments. King Paw, KT. How are you, Lobster? You know that I still haven't let Jay drink out of my lobster coffee cup. Thank you again for that. It's mine. I slap it out of his hand if he goes to reach for it. It really is a great cup. It's huge, so I get lots of coffee in there. Lynn, thank you so much for the super. Says, love it when the sugars have a meltdown. Oh, Lynn, me too. I did put up a video earlier today just about that very thing, where they're talking nonsense, making no sense. I love it when they get Harry and Meghan's name wrong. I think in today's video I recorded a little while ago, I think they called him H. Morgan, something like that, which is pretty great.
Do they ever spell it Harry like H-A-I-R-Y?
They have.
That's funny. Prince Harry is like Chewbacca. Oh,
But it's got to be more depressed than that. So it's got to be.
Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the trolls are real. It's pretty surprising. You know, as somebody that just plays video games, there's not too much shit you can talk on that. I mean, the worst I get is you suck at that game, and I'm like, no, don't. And then it's over. No one. Yeah, KT says no one touches my lobster
That's
mug.
right.
I have literally not touched it.
No, because I won't let him. Meghan claws Harry to move him around. I clawed Jay away from my lobster mug. And if you guys are like, what are you talking about? KT was kind enough to send me a gift card at Christmas. And so I was able to get one of my favorite coffee mugs. I'm a huge Friends fan. And it says You're My Lobster on it. KT is also a Friends fan. We have that in common. So I have a You're My Lobster mug. And I won't let Jay drink out of it because, I don't know, I'm a selfish bitch. No, it's funny. Thank you again for that, KT. KT says, how does one become a troll, LL? I don't know. Live under a bridge? I'm not sure.
Yeah, live under a bridge, eat some goats,
Yes.
talking rhymes,
Yeah.
maybe? I can't remember the story there.
I am a troll. Prince Troll.
Okay, I'm so great. Go with me on this journey. Does anybody love Robin Hood Men in Tights? I love that movie. Does anybody remember Little John? He says a toll is a toll, a troll is a troll. If I don't get I don't get my toll, I don't eat no rolls. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I really ruined that. But yeah, that's what I think of when I hear troll. Boing boing from Australia. I love it, Patrick. Oh, and then somebody else says that they always call him Howie. Hawy. Yes, I think that's great too. Pam Marie says, Jay, you crack me up. Aw, thanks, Pam Marie. He cracks me up too. Maud says, I love that movie. Me too. Tight tights. Yay. Oh my God, you guys are my people. I love that movie. We're men, manly men. We're men in tights. I gotta go watch that after this. After the live stream, I'm turning on that movie now. Oh my gosh. Lynn says, I think men should go back to wearing tights again. I think so too. Men in tights. I love that movie. Carrie Eloise. Yes, please. So cute. Yeah, great movie. I love it. Jay, you haven't seen it as much as I have. I quote that movie all the time to Jay.
Yeah, I actually saw it well, Jim made me watch it. I saw it as a kid. It seemed like I was talking about this recently somewhere, but we had well, it's still there. There's a drive-in theater near where I grew up, and they, not super close, but close enough, and we'd go occasionally, and they had a double feature of Billy Madison and Robin Hood Men in Tights one weekend, and we went and saw that. I don't remember what year that was. It was probably like 12 or 14, something in that range, but yeah, I got to see Robin Hood Men in Tights at the drive-in theater, but it actually got so foggy that the last like 30 minutes of the movie were like unwatchable. We couldn't see the screen. And then, yeah, well, actually, it closed down quite a while ago. Forgot about that, but yeah, that was probably my clearest memory of seeing a drive-in movie. Billy Madison, which was crystal clear, and then Robin Hood Men in Tights, which got covered by fog by the end.
Oh my gosh, 3 Cats and Their Lady. That's a great name, by the way. Says she watched. Oh, sorry. I assume you're she. You watched it last night. Katie B says you should review Robin Hood Men in Tights. Oh my gosh, Katie, I'm writing that down. If you guys would watch it, I would do it because I love that movie. Men in Tights. I'm just afraid some of the gags on the screen, like the pantyhose. Remember, they have to bust the eggs open to get the tights out. Like things like that, I'm afraid would be lost in my silly retelling of that movie. But I'm down to talk about it. I love that movie. K Coffee says we have a drive-in near us in Ruskin, Florida. That's awesome. KT loves Billy Madison. So do I. Do you have a quote from Billy Madison?
Stop looking at me, Swan. But you can look at us, Jackie Swan. Thank you.
But plug your recap of your.
Oh yeah, I did a recap recently. Also, it's actually my top video now on Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks. I did Die Hard as a Christmas movie. And I actually, that one was not streamed, so that was a totally original video that I made, and it looks way better than the other videos. So that's how I'm going to try to keep making them when I can, which is how the WWE video going up, or well, the Vince McMahon video going up tonight is filmed. Way better than the others.
All right, reading some of your comments here. Did I miss CJ's comment? I'm sorry if I did. I had asked CJ to give me more information. Roll back up, see if I can find you, CJ. Yes, I welcome you to share your information for Fibro Warriors. So if I missed it, I'll try to go back and find. Here it is. Hi, my channel is the name of my profile. I can't give a link. Oh, CJ, I can let you give a link. Hold on. How do I do this, Jay? I can make her. Oh, there. CJ, I just made you a moderator so you can share a link. So let's do this. I'll let CJ share her link here. And then maybe we can look at it after the stream is over, if that's okay. I mean, definitely go to her link. I'm not trying to link block you. I'm just saying, like, it might cause chaos if everybody clicks on it. So if you want to just save the link, then we can look at it after the stream's over. That's awesome. Yes, please share the link. You're a moderator now, CJ. All right. Let's see here. Maud says, I love Harry Potter books too. That's awesome. I read those back in the day. I didn't read all of them. I think I read the first 3. And S. Kennedy, Men in Tides. That's such a good movie. I know. Now I want to go back and watch it. I think after the stream, I will go watch that. I think we have that somewhere, or hopefully can find it. Hi, Kim. How are you? I love that. Kim misread it and thought she said Jay's name was Dr. Bad Advice. That's awesome. Now, on that funny note, somebody thought you were, there's a huge YouTuber. You explain it better than I do. Go ahead. And I'll call out the, sorry, real quick. Thank you, 3 Cats and Their Lady, for the super. Thank you, Roxanne, for the super, who says, Jen, I love your book deep dives, your support of Princess Catherine, Jay's commentary, your excellent commentary, etc. Thank you, Roxanne. That is the nicest compliment. Thank you so much for that. Truly means so much. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I can't remember how the comment came about, but the more they talked, I'm like, I think they think I'm Dr. Disrespect, who is a huge streamer. He was really big on Twitch until he filmed the inside of a bathroom by accident, which led to him getting banned from the platform. So he moved over to YouTube, where he's still a big streamer, just YouTube instead of Twitch now. but yeah, definitely not me. He wears he's I mean, not that I'm not a character, but he's completely like in character the whole time. He's got like wears like a wig with a mullet and a mustache. Mustache could be real, I don't know, but yeah, he's like a body armor and he plays Call of Duty, so that's definitely not me. But also a doctor.
All right. Let's see here. KT says, so happy we've gotten away from wearing pantyhose. Oh, I want to make a joke. It's rattling around in my head. I'll circle back to that. But I'm thinking, remember Meghan threw a fit about pantyhose and the whole, yeah, okay. We've beaten that horse to death. Elaine says Harry's head looks like a mushroom. Yes, to me, it looks like that Dumb and Dumber bowl cut, right? Like you know what I'm talking about, that horrible bowl cut that they had. That's what it looks like to me. Too funny. Somebody called it red pubes. And then somebody's thinking he had more plugs. It's hard, we're speculating. I don't know, allegedly. It looks to them like he may have had more done before the premiere, but I think it takes a little while just based on some reality shows I've seen. Remember we watched that YouTuber that had him done and it looked pretty obvious for a while, and Harry's doesn't look obvious, so I'm gonna say it's probably just alleged.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically transplanting the follicles in most cases now, so I think it takes like a year to actually show any results. Which, if he's had that done, he needs to go to somebody better, or his genetics are just like bald. It's there was one I saw way back. It kind of went viral. Like some guy got a hair transplant. I don't remember how old it was. It's probably old techniques, and he'd lost so much hair he didn't have enough hair left on his head to transplant anything. So they basically used all the body hair they could get. So you can imagine what that looked like. It looks exactly how you would imagine. The dude, it looked like he had a Brillo pad full of pubes on his head. But that's how they grew. That was on his head. And so honestly, yeah, Harry doesn't look too far from that. Yeah. I'll never forget that he called William alarmingly bald.
Yes.
Because he needs to sound his own alarm.
Yes.
You know, and whatever, no shame to it. It's not like my hair is lush and full of life as it was when I was a teenager, but, who cares? Don't talk. Don't.
I was trying to find that bowl haircut picture. I had it in another video and now I can't find it. It may pop up here on the screen. We'll see. But yeah, exactly. To Jay's point, it's just not something I would normally talk about. But since he threw shade at William, Prince of Wales, for calling him alarmingly bald in his book Spare, I'm like, do you not have a mirror? They never have self-awareness. They just say these things and then think it's not coming for them. It's so crazy at this point. So crazy. It's like Meghan pretending to be a women's advocate. Like, really? Do you think we don't have eyes or brains? What are we talking about? Women's advocate. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I made CJ a mod, so you should be able to click right on her and hit subscribe. So if you want to subscribe to CJ, we'll all support a good cause, raising awareness for to pronounce fibro.
Fibromyalgia.
Thank you.
So yeah.
We're always
Yeah,
down to support.
Yeah, always down to support that.
And then let's see, Audrey Jensen says the Peaky Blinder haircut. There you go. Perfect. Thank you so much for that, super Audrey. Kim says, Harry is a person that only looks on the surface very, very vain and stuck up. Yeah, I just think there's no substance to that dude. And then let's see. Sorry, I'm just scrolling to catch up with comments here. What else is on your mind? Oh, I did want to talk about another thing. Jake, can you read comments for a second? I'm going to pull up one other article that I saw that I thought we could discuss.
Yeah, everybody's agreeing. Like, you're bald, who cares? Whatever. Yeah. But he threw the first. He cast the first stone at William. If you're going to mock him for something that's actively happening to you too, shut up. Then you put that out there to be made fun of.
I could lose 20 pounds. I'm not going around saying, hey, somebody should lose weight. You know what I mean? Like, who among us couldn't stand to drop a few? So it's just the lack of self-awareness. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it'd be like, if you've seen me on video, it'd be me like, hey, they should really tan. They're too pale. Yeah. I can't tan. Yeah. Dude. Meghan told Harry he had to use his pubic hair so it would look like hers. Okay. All right. Maybe he doesn't know what the top of his head looks like. Who knows? He probably has no mirrors. He just has giant oil paintings that he's commissioned. Lizzie, Jen, I should know better by now. Try to take a drink because you say things that make me laugh and spit out my drink.
Aw, thank you.
Sorry to waste your drink.
Yeah.
Has-beens with the royal family. He looks better put together than now. The firm did a good job covering up for him. It kind of looks like a slob now. What if he's just given up? I probably would. Gargoyle Vantaris. I'm super excited. As of this week, I've lost 50 pounds. That's awesome. Yeah, congratulations.
But the question is, are you out telling others, hey, you need to lose weight? Probably not, because hello, self-awareness, right?
Jackie Swan. It's okay, Jay. I'm allergic to UV rays. Look at so imagine how pale I am. That stinks. I may be allergic to them too. That's my excuse.
Maybe I should use Mummy's cream on my head. It may help. That's how cream works.
Oh, I see the. I didn't see the photo of the jaw. That's yeah. That's I haven't seen that one. That's weird. Oh, Snark Bark Hark. How do I get my membership back? Any ideas? So let's see, Snark Barker. Are you on an iPhone or an iPad? That would be my first question. Because it doesn't play nice with iOS devices. I'm gonna pull. Sorry, I'm so fast.
Right there.
Yeah, Jen's gathering photos here. Oh, Patrick McDonald says, I have had hair surgery and I'm the same age he is. And he is definitely using colored hairspray or topic powder. Yeah, not surprising, I guess. It's still so weird to criticize somebody, and then it's like happening. Yeah, yeah, Patrick, are you out on the street just screaming bald at people? You see somebody like bald. Wow, somebody gifted a bunch of memberships. Thank you, Kimberly Brown. Very generous. Awesome. Thank you, Kimberly. So I'm going to post this link in the chat again. If you're having trouble with the join button, really the simplest solution is to log into YouTube on your on a computer, a laptop, or desktop. But if you only have a phone, posted this link. This is basically how to get the desktop version of the site on your phone, because you can't do it on the mobile app or even the mobile version of the web page.
Okay. Hi, I'm here. First of all, thank you, Kim, for gifting those memberships. Kim is one of my Patreon members. You are so kind and so generous. Thank you for that. Thank you to everybody for being here. I do have two other things I want to show you that I was just gathering. That's why I disappeared for a second. Jay was vamping for me, but take a look at your screens. I want to shout out Brittany from Royal News Network. I love her stuff. Look at this. So she posted this. This is an article I kind of wanted to talk about that came out. Apparently, they're alleging, this is, I think Daily Mail said this, that there are burglaries in the area around Harry and Meghan's home. So there's a warning that was issued. So to Brittany's point here, she wrote, if they lived on a crown estate, this would not be an issue. But again, they claim the UK is too dangerous. So the reason I bring this up, and I thought that was a good point made by Brittany, this is my opinion. I wonder if they're not putting out this information themselves, making sure it's in the news as another play for that IPP status, right? Like, oh, Pa, things are dangerous here, that kind of thing. And that's why this is coming out. I also wonder if it serves to distract from all the nonsense they're pulling in Jamaica and now all this awful news coming out that I discussed in yesterday's video. I feel like this is a look over here attention grab for several reasons, but I suspect it has to do with the IPP. Thank you, Lisa Schroeder, so much for that super. That means so much to us. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Right. So that was one of the things. Let me see. Yeah, good point, Brittany. I agree. I know. I really like Brittany. She's another one I want to hang out with. I want to get to know Brittany. Let's see here. Oh, people are still discussing the bald of it all. Yeah. William is a hot bald guy. People are saying they're hot bald guys. Of course there are. I'd say William is pretty darn handsome. I just can't get, the Sugar's always alleged I'm into Harry, and I'm like, I just can't find, I admit if I thought he was attractive, I cannot find beady-eyed Beaker attractive. I just can't. I can't do it. And Jay's secure. He wouldn't care if I said somebody like, I think Prince Harry is a handsome man. I do not find Beaker attractive. I know.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, I know. I know. We sound like swingers. You're talking to Sugars at the jam, and I'm hitting on Prince William. But no, it's truly though. Like I don't get Beaker at all. Let's see here. Where are we at? Is it Lagoons? I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Says, agree, Jen. They're trying to lie to get IPP status. They are woe is me victims. Exactly this. And I find it funny because if you remember just like 2 weeks ago, old Hank of Hank and Skank was out doing parking lot jogs a la Meghan. And he didn't seem too concerned about that, even though he has a gated property with security and all that stuff. He was out jogging in a parking lot to get those photo shoots done. So he's not so worried about security then. But now all of a sudden it's an issue. Now I did see a funny meme. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it, but somebody had posted what somebody would see if they broke into their house, and it was a picture of all these Cabbage Patch dolls. Pretty funny. Let's see. Hold on. I just got another. Did I recognize all the supers? Oh, thank you so much, Last Trip, for the super. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you for that. And then I thanked Lisa and thank you, Kim. Okay. I want to make sure I thanked everybody. Oh, and then I do have something else to share that's pretty funny. Before I do, I did hear the coffee thing buzzing. I want to make sure to recognize people giving through coffee as well. Give me 1 second here. So huge thank you to Susie for writing you and Jay are awesome. Thank you, Susie. That means so much. And let's see here. Okay, I did read out Kathy's. Thank you again, Kathy. And thank you, KPWHU, for the coffee tips. We really appreciate that very much. I'm truly hoping, I really want to go back to the UK this year. That is my goal. We have to save up to do it. So anything tipped or donate or whatever, not donate, but given through the chat here goes into trying to get us, I'm trying to get us to Scotland, honestly, or England. I love them both. I don't know. Back to the UK. How about that? That's what I'm trying to do. Thank you, though, all who have chipped in. I really appreciate that. All right, let me get back into the chat here and see what's going on. Okay, so I have another thing to share with you that I thought you all would get a kick out of. I finally found it. Here we go. So I'm going to give a shout out to Catherine. I don't give a shite, which great name. All right. So this is what I was talking about. People are now posting things like this, and it's hashtag I'm off to the shops. And it's basically calling out Meghan for overdressing for the occasion. So people are saying, okay, well, then I'm going to go out to the shops like this. And I've seen a million examples of I'm going to go take care of my horses dressed like this, you know, in ball gowns. And it just, this is the newest one I could find and it made me laugh. So here you go. So think about what your ball gown or if, you know, or tuxedo or whatever you want to wear would look like for going to the shops or just running your normal errands on the weekend or whatever it is, right? Too funny. But yeah, that gave me a giggle and I like that. I actually like that dress a lot. I just, yeah, where am I going to wear that? To the theater. It looks cozy to sit down in a theater chair, right?
I basically look like Blackadder when I go to Taco Bell. I'm the fanciest of the taco people.
Well, only the best for you.
Only your finest taco, sir.
Nice. Huge thank you to Ida for the super. That is so kind of you. Laguna says Scotland 2025. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I'm hoping to get to the UK sometime in 2024. Maybe over the summer. It kind of depends on the Gosling and school and all that. But thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate that. And just being here helps. It really does. All right. Elaine says the Sidley twins yesterday in ball gowns. Oh my gosh. Yes. So funny. The Sidley twins, I'd posted about on Twitter. I'd reposted their stream. I only caught the last like 5 minutes of it, but too funny. They were wearing big princessy ball gowns on the stream yesterday. If it helps, imagine that I'm in a ball gown right now. Actually, if it helps, imagine Jay's in a ball gown as well. Way too casual. Yes, exactly. Oh my goodness. I'm sure they thought they'd be in a royal box or something. Tilly, I hope so, because to me that makes it even funnier. The idea that they would think they're in a royal box, but they're whatever, like however many rows back and sitting with the regular people, right? I say that sarcastically, of course. Ritz says, I love the Sidley twins. Got to see that. Oh, I do too. I am recording with them later this week. And so I think we're going to be, last I heard, we're going to do something about the sugar interaction. So stay tuned for that. Act surprised when you find out about them hitting on Jay, because I wasn't going to reveal that yet, but who cares? You guys are my people. You're here in the live stream. There you go. Vibro Warrior CJ, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That is so kind. You did not have to do that. No. But thank you for that. So CJ of Fibro Warriors gave super and said, thank you so much, Jen, for letting me share my Fibro channel. You're the best. No, CJ, no thanks necessary. You don't have to do that. You have been a longtime supporter in the channel. Believe in your cause. And I think it's wonderful that you're trying to help people the way you are. I think you're doing a wonderful thing. In any way I can help, please let me know. Next time you're doing a live, let me know, and I'll try to announce it or let people know as well, because I think that's wonderful what you're doing. All right. Let's see here. I just missed two others. Kate, thank you so much for being here. Kate, this is so silly, and I've said this before on chats, and I mean this. I get to know you all by your thumbnails and your names and your personalities. And so it takes me a little bit because there's a lot of you, but I'm getting to know you. And Kate, I keep noticing your comments on the videos, and I want to thank you because you're always so kind in the comments, and they really mean so much. There are so many of you that are here in the chat that I honestly look to your comments specifically, because like if I'm having a crap day, believe me, like yesterday I got some horrible comments. So when that happens, I look to my regulars, you guys here in the chat, and I look for your happy comments, and they mean so much to me and they brighten my day. So I want you to know you are one of them. Thank you. From my UK fund to yours. Thank you so much, Kate. That means so much. Is Jay wearing a tiara? Jay, are you wearing a tiara?
I am the prettiest princess.
8 out of 10 for
It keeps the rays out of my brain from monitoring my thoughts, but also fancy.
You are a fancy man. All right. Let's see here. A huge thank you to Marty Brown for the super. That means so much. Marty says Hank and Skank are causing a... Ooh, what's that? Distraction. Sorry. I love your lives, Jen and Jay. I might have to leave this chat early to go buy my ball gown. Oh, Marty. Oh, I can't wait to see your beautiful ball gown. Thank you so much for the super. I know, I keep saying I do at some point want to figure out some sort of meetup situation. How cool would that be? And we'll all wear our worst fashions and ball gowns and nonsensical beige that we can find. It's a date. Maybe at some point I could do some sort of, I don't know how to do that with that many people, some sort of live stream where we can show off our worst. Some sort of ball gown fashion show or something. How funny would that be? But I don't want anybody to spend money, so just make something out of the things you have at home. I have some very ugly tablecloths that could contribute toward the toward the fashion. Oh, that's so nice. Wise Angel UK says, let me know, talking to CJ, about your Fibro Warriors live, and I'll post on my channel too. Oh, that's so kind of you. This is such a good community we have built here. I just love how helpful everybody is and how wonderful everybody is. Ritz says, I can't wait to go back to London. It's been a while and it's one of my best vacations ever. I feel the same way, Ritz. Even talking about it now, I want to go back. If you could be a fly on our wall, like every day at some point I turn on my whiny voice to Jay and say, Jay, we got to go back. I miss it. But Jay has not been to Scotland. And so I've been fortunate enough to spend time there back when I was single. And so I would like to take him there. I know he would love it. Nicest people. All right, let's see here. As well as Ireland. I know I have some people from Ireland in the chat. Ireland's one of my favorite places. Top of the morning to you. Let's see here. Scrolling down to catch back up. Watchback crew here. Thanks for being here. Hollis says, read a quote from Meghan Markle. The most important thing in fashion is tailoring. Yes, Hollis, I did a video on that a while ago where I showed exactly that. I can't remember if I had the video of her saying it or if I just read it out loud. Doesn't matter. Yes, she claims that that is the most important thing is tailoring and then does not follow through. I would say steaming as well. Ironing, any of that important to you? No, doesn't seem to be. I thought about that. Tammy, that's a good idea. Tammy says we could send in photos for the ball gowns. Yeah, we could do something like that. Let me give it some thought. Oh, FM is from Ireland. FM, I love Ireland. I spent time there too and I loved it. Loved it. I keep saying, we kept teasing about that fake prince, what's his name? It doesn't matter, that Harry took a photo with. And how he was adopted as an adult. And I kept teasing, well, I want to be adopted, of course, with Jay and the Gosling, by somebody in the UK. So I could just go ahead and move over there. All right. I have family in Cork and Waterford. How cool. I've been to both of those places. They are beautiful, beautiful, lovely people as well. You could do a Zoom call. I wonder how that would work with this many people. I'm so not technical. I have no idea, but I'm happy to look into it. Yeah, Mrs. says, I haven't worn a ball gown since my wedding. Same. I'll just slap back on my wedding dress. Too funny. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Lizzie says, Lady C explained the whole fake prince guy. Yeah, I did a video on that too. I found where they were talking about him on GBN and I kind of broke it down as well and talked about it. Yeah, that guy's a mess. I called it a health elixir. I've since been corrected. It's a wealth elixir that he's peddling. But I also believe I believe it has to do with health as well because he's advertising it without a shirt on, flexing muscles and talking about how healthy he's been. So I'm calling it health and wealth elixir. He's selling some sort of elixir. Who knows? D-Mac, thank you so much for the super. Says she needed to add a witch's hat. Love from Canada. That's great. You're so right. That would complete the outfit. You're funny. Oh, thank you so much, Bridget. It says, I hope is it Brigitte? It says Jen J from Wiki Waki. I don't know where that is, but hi, thanks for being here. Jackie said, oh, thank you, Jackie. That is so kind. Jackie gave a super toward our UK trip. Thank you, Jackie. Can you give us, do you want to do a Scottish accent, maybe?
This is not Scottish, it's crap. But that super chat is not crap. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Julie, for the super. That means so much to us. We really appreciate that. I appreciate you all so much. I can't believe how many people are on and chatting with us. This is our record. We were touching 1,400 for a little bit. We have about 1,200 on right now. I'm blown away. Thank you. This is absolutely wonderful. And let's see, To Noodle or Not To Noodle. That's a great name. Always To Noodle, by the way. My ancestors are mainly Scottish and Irish, so I'd love to visit there. I love those places. It's so beautiful. Oh, Cajun Day Goes. I hope that I'm saying that right. It has a headache. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Marcel is here. Thanks for being here. Angie is talking to Andrea. Elaine says her broom was parked round back. Yeah, there you go. That's funny. So what do you guys think will be the next thing? What's their next stunt? Let's take bets in the comments and see who's right. What do we think? Or is it another car parkle walk? Is it another concert/event? What are we thinking? Do we know? Now, I did hear Hank, Harold of Harold and Fraud, is due back in court. Is it this week? This coming up week, I think. But I don't know. It may just be that he has something with one of his court cases, but he may not have to be there. But he may. Sure. Let me know, and we'll read some of the comments. What do you think will be their next thing that they will try to pull? How will they get attention for themselves? That's what I'm asking. Let me know. Lynn is reminding us of the big society wedding this summer. Yes. You could try and get to that. Oh my goodness. Imagine, I would freak out. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd be the equivalent of Dum Dum marching in front of people in a romper, right? Like, I'm like, hey guys, I'm here. Too funny. Let's see. Joe Bean says they might roll the kids out as a distraction. Ooh, that's a good prediction. I like it. Let's see here. She's gonna try to get to the Oscars. When is that, Candace? That's a good point. Oh, Recollections May Vary is bringing up Suits LA. I'm hearing the rumblings. I don't know if that's true yet, so that's why I haven't talked about it. But if you are like, what are we talking about? Supposedly, what is it? A spinoff of Suits is maybe in the works, and there's talk of her. I had heard maybe she'll be on it, maybe she'll direct it. I'm calling BS on all of it, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Angie's predicting that she'll announce a pregnancy or a fake pregnancy. Nothing would shock me at this point. I keep thinking a health scare of some sort. Something like that. To try to keep up with what's going on with the royal family. And then Marcel, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that. And thanks for being here. KT says they probably have a playbook they go by. I wondered that too, KT. Oh my goodness. All right. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Do you want to, I feel like
Oops. Oh, thank you, new subscriber. Sorry, I'm getting caught up with the chat here.
what do you think?
I'm sure parking. If this were a bingo game, parking lot would be the free space. So. Yeah, the kids could be a Hail Mary just to be like, hey, look, there's kids. Yeah, parking lots, kids. Yeah, they gotta join the bandwagon. So I'd say my money's on Hill Scare. Some kind of some kind of vague thing that led to a hospital stay or something. But Disneyland without the kids. Tinfoil TR said.
Oh my gosh.
That's I would not be surprised. Disneyland.
Could you imagine the happiest, supposedly the happiest place on earth, and this doofus is walking around being, oh, I'm at Disney, oh, like pouting. And she'd be like, look at me, not the princesses, look at me.
Oh, I hate churros.
I see. Pam Marie, why does Meghan think wearing her hair like olive oil looks good? I made that same comparison. I'm sure other people did too, but initially I was like, she's straight out of Popeye. Down to a T. But yeah, why do that? It does not look good on her. I'm sure some people can pull it off, but not many. Oh yeah, some kind of surgery. They gotta have a surgery competition.
Oh boy.
Like, I'm having my prostate worked on too.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, while we're talking about it, I will say again, speedy recovery to King Charles and to, of course, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Hoping that everybody's healthy and safe and that they're doing okay. All right. KT says Harold would totally throw a temper tantrum. I'm now stuck on this idea of him walking around Disney with like Mickey ears on, pouting like, oh, I want to ride the teacups. I don't know what's at Disneyland versus Disney World, but I want to ride the teacups. It's a small world after all.
Give me a teacup full of sugars.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll feel wanted.
Yeah, only that face can make Disney World or Disneyland the happiest place on earth looks so depressing.
Oh my god. And then seriously, what would Meghan wear to Disney? Not like what normal people wear, like cozy clothes and sneakers. It'd be a ball gown or something like a la, Cinderella, but she'd get it wrong and wear it beige. I don't know. It'd be hemmed completely wrong or not hemmed at all.
She'd probably wear a full-on denim bodysuit in 80-degree weather, because even a ball gown would make more sense. Be like, oh well, I guess she's here to pretend to be a princess, but it's got a parka, just a full-on snowsuit, zipped up like Kenny from South Park.
Funny. All right, so people are predicting a car chase. I wondered. Oh, thank you, Star Girl. I just saw that was a great Harry. Thank you. I can't do too good because then what would I need Jay for, right? But people are predicting a car chase. Now, something security related would not surprise me in terms of still trying to get that IPP status. I never know when the deadline for that is, and we may have hit it. People have said before, oh no, it's too late for that. But I suspect they're still fighting for something along those lines, or even trying to get money along those lines, something like that. And so, yeah, some sort of security scare, which is why I believe the articles about break-ins in their area are coming out as reasons like that. So, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. JB says, OMG, Canadian tuxedo. Thank you, Audrey, for the super. We really appreciate it. It says, please do more mean tweets or sugar comments. You got it, Audrey. I've had other people ask for the long compilations. If you guys like those, I'll do those of the sugars. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. No problem. Thank you for that, Audrey. I really appreciate it. Lynn is here, says the Oscars are in March, but I think won't wait for that for a Poor Me appearance. Oh, I think you're so spot on. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get parking lot walks. Remember a few weeks ago, it seems like, no, a few months ago, she kept going to concerts to try to be near celebrities. I'm trying to think now it'll be like, I don't know, faux charity function, something like that to be near celebrities. Can you imagine? Oh, I cringe so hard watching that stuff. I really do. Too funny. KT reminding us that Disney World is in Florida. Oh yeah, we're in Florida. We go to Disney. But yeah, Disneyland is the one in California. You're absolutely right. And then let's see. Helen says they were paid to be there in Jamaica. Do you think so? I just don't know that I believe that, because I think where they sat so far back, they weren't in the VIP section, all that stuff. They had to walk through can I please turn it on again? I'm going to do it. Hold on. Here we go. The theater walk. I'm turning it back on again because I'm not done laughing at that. They had to walk through the concession. And again, thank you, Princess Carparkle, for sharing this. They had to walk through the concession area back here. Like the sticky. Think about how sticky the floor is. It's just a movie theater. They had to walk through there to make their grand entrance. How funny is that? I think, yeah, people are saying this is worse than Hertz. They may be right. It's hard to say. That Hertz one was pretty bad too.
Don't it? Hurts, don't it? Yeah, that's from the get-go. I mean, Jamaica being in the Commonwealth realm, I'm sure they pulled something to use those titles they shouldn't have to
have the title.
Yeah, it's so convoluted. But I basically, I think they pulled rank somehow to force their way in, like just out of desperation. Like,
why does nobody want us to hang out?
They just don't get it.
I saw the funniest comment too. Oh gosh, his hair up close. Yikes. I saw the funniest comment too. I didn't even think about. Let me see if I can pause it for effect when I get to. Hold on. I know there's a way to make that pause pop up. Okay, how do I make the pause pop up? Oh, right there. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pause it in just a second and show you what somebody said that now that's all I can think about when I see this. Hold on. Stalling because Meg is not on the screen yet. We'll pause it in just a second when we can clearly see her. Okay, hang on. Great. Nope, too blurry. Hold on. Right there. Okay. All right. So somebody pointed out that she wore these big dumb earrings. They're, I think, allegedly by that Jennifer Meyer, and they cost a mortal fortune. I don't know, thousands of dollars. Ridiculous, right? But that she wore them to hide. And this is just, I think they were joking. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. Just alleged, just their opinion. But they thought she was hiding, like, what is that? Facelift or face tightening scars. So by wearing big dumb earrings. I don't know why that struck me so funny. I keep thinking about it. And now when I see these big dumb earrings, that's what I think of. At first I was like, those are big, expensive earrings. And I love big, silly earrings, but mine are like, whatever, $20 from Target, not this. And so it's funny. Now that's all I can think of is it's hiding scars or something. But shall we do a pap stroll through a movie theater, you think?
Yeah, they at least have popcorn.
I need to take you for popcorn.
Yeah, give me some popcorn. Yeah, a lot of people.
Face tape.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
a lot. Yeah, a lot of people were saying face tape earlier.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a thing outside of Pee Wee Herman.
yes.
KT, yes, thank you for the gift. Olive oil goes to prom.
Oh, boy.
I thought the earrings were Harry's gonads. No, those stay in the purse. Yeah, some people keep claiming that Paramount paid them. I don't see the connection. Like even the Nickelodeon people, they didn't seem like they wanted them to be there. They're just like,
Yeah. So yeah, I put this back on the screen in case people missed it. I just thought Mystified made such a good point that is the rumor going around. I believe, in my opinion, Harry and Meghan are spreading that rumor around that they traveled with the Paramount guy and his wife. But I mean, we saw the red carpet. They seem to be shoved in the corner, Harry and Meghan, and the Paramount guy seemed to grab his wife's hand and lead her away from them. And then you can clearly see here they're not sat by them. So I don't believe that they're there with them. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe they hitched a ride on the plane. I have no idea. But yeah, Mystified just made such a good point here about, well, then why aren't they seated with somebody? And it appears as if the VIP people might have been in another room. So it really is funny to watch. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this. They deserve it. Too funny.
well, yeah. Somebody did bring up a good point. I assume there was a premiere for this in LA, and they're just like, nah, 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 nah. Tinfoil Tiara says more than one screening room, like most theaters. They were put in the commoner room. That's a good theory as well. Yeah. Nobody was dressed remotely like they were. Yeah, so Lulu's mom says, rumor has it the movie needed an extra boost of publicity, and she was invited there. I don't buy it. The head of the class dude and his wife didn't even want to touch them. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to tank them. Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, we need to tank this movie so we can have a tax write-off. That's the only, and even that's a stretch. Like, makes no sense. Oh, the LA one hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Well, there's.
Yeah, let's see if they try to crash that one. That may not. That'd be funny. Like they can't get to the one in their own backyard.
I actually think it'd be funny. Yeah, that'll be funny to see what happens with that. I didn't realize. I don't really think about that stuff when the premiere would be in LA. So, okay. So people are saying it's February 6th. So I'm very curious. But a lot of people are saying in the comments, and I tend to agree, there's no way. I just don't believe it that they were paid to come out. I don't. I mean, if they have, as Jay pointed out, the opposite of the Midas touch, everything they touch turns to shit. So nobody would want them promoting their things. I don't believe. I just don't believe it. Let's see here. Laura says, I heard that Skank insisted the Jamaican PM greet them on arrival. Of course she did. Why do people acknowledge that though? Like, why do it? I would do the opposite. If she's insisting, I'd be like, piss off. I just don't know why anybody still listens to them. I really don't. Yeah, to noodle or not to noodle says these two are like the plague. If you see them, run. Exactly. Yeah, Acquired Taste agrees and says not paid. I don't think so either. No way were they paid. I don't think so either. God.
Gay Stanza says, Jay, I got all of us talking about the movie. Not really. Everybody's just talking about the train wreck that they caused. I
don't know anything about
I honestly have to keep thinking, like, what movie was it?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Marty. Thanks for the super. Don't the Harkles have a movie theater along with their 17 toilets in their mansion? Yeah, you know, that is a thing. Like, why go to the movies unless you want attention? Because most famous people, I saw some video on this. Like, I think they installed one in Tom Cruise's house or something. They basically have their own, like, direct movie theater where they can get new movies delivered to their house and they don't have to come out with us unwashed commoners.
Yeah. Us little people that go to the movies. Absolutely unrelated. We went to the movies and saw, what do we see? Wonka. It was actually really good. I enjoyed that. Yeah. We took the Gosling and she loved it. It was very cute. I'd never been a huge, this is very controversial already. Everybody brace yourselves. I've never been a big Charlie and Chocolate Factory fan in general. That story's kind of dark. But Wonka was not dark. It was fun. It was light. It was cute. And it showed off a lot of like London and around parts of England. And I loved it. That was good. All right. Yeah, Ivana points out weird how she didn't ask about where they would be sitting. To me, I totally get what you're saying, but I'm thinking they just assume. They just assume they will be whatever the prime seats are. They assume those will be them. And then reality smacks them upside the head. And you see, again, you can see it. Hold on. I have that video too. Hold on. I'm sorry. Theater. Here you go. All right. I'll turn on. You can see them walking up. Harry realizes where they're sitting. And to me, it's like he's pausing because he's like, oh, you know, like, oh, this is where we are. Really? I just get secondhand cringe so bad from sitting in just a regular movie theater seat in a, I know it's not a ball gown, but in a ball skirt, whatever you call it. I don't know. Big dumb skirt. Oh, it's too funny. All right. Scrolling back up. Glennis says, ooh, love that. And Acquired Taste says she is insane. As a therapist, I say this. That's great. Kathleen says, I swear she has acromegaly. I like it. Kimberly says, I'm wondering if she will check in advance from now on about where they'll be seated. I wondered the same thing. I'm sure that'll be part of her future demands, but I'm sorry. I mean, truly, they continue to plummet in everything from popularity to ridiculousness. Who is asking them or having them at their event or bending to any demand they make? They're in no position to demand anything. I mean, it's too funny. Why didn't Megsy throw a fit? I wondered that too, KT. I'm sure after the fact, although she's never been good at hiding her fit, so I'm not really sure. I wondered the same. Daughter of Darkness, hi, how are you? Says Hank and Skank went to Jamaica to embarrass the royal family. Absolutely, yes. I heard the same. Now, I have heard, I did a video on exactly that, and that's such a good point. Thank you for bringing that up, Daughter of Darkness. I have heard that majority, I've had a lot of lovely people in the comments actually living in Jamaica, from Jamaica, familiar with Jamaica, all that stuff, saying that the majority actually really love the royal family and that it's just a loud few that are pretending to side with Hank and Skank. So you never know. But yeah, ever since that, and I've seen pictures of the warm welcome that William and Catherine, Prince and Princess of Wales, received while there. So I just don't believe anything. I believe that they put out these stories, and I just, yeah. But I agree with you. I'm sure it was a statement more than anything. Sorry, I had this video on loop because it's making me laugh, but I'll turn it back off because, yeah, it can be a lot. All right. Let's see. Acquired Taste said she'll send security ahead 3 days to claim the good seats. Oh my gosh, you're probably right. Too funny. All right, I'm scrolling down to catch up with comments. Marcel says no news on Archwell website since November, longest pause since their launch. I don't know what they could say after that. I don't know. After the tax stuff came out, it's not good, right? Not good. So yeah, that is interesting though. Thank you for keep me updated on that. Yeah, I don't know what they can say, honestly. Marcia, sorry, is it Sorry, Marissa, jeez, says, I'm not using your name. I'm using myself because I can't speak today. She's a spokeswoman for Hefty. Yes, I saw that meme that somebody had made. I gave him a shout out in the video. Too funny, too clever. I love it. Yeah, I think I used it on this chat meme too. It's too funny. Kristen says there's an article written saying she was wearing her wedding ring at the premiere to distract from all the negativity from them lately. Oh my goodness, was she? I didn't catch that. Let me see if let me pull up some of these photos. That's not it. Hold on. That's not it. Trying to see if I can. Okay, that's too blurry. I was looking at her hands to see if I can see a ring. I don't know. Now I'm curious. I'll go back and look and see if I see a ring. That's really, oh, Jay really likes the picture on screen right now. Try and control yourself, Jay. Yeah, people are saying they didn't see it. I didn't see it either, but I didn't really look for it. I forget that that's one of her tactics. How crazy is that? Will she or won't she wear her ring? Who cares? I think it's so silly. If that's what you have to do to get attention, I think that's very silly. All right, that says a lot about them. Let's see here. MW, wasn't her wedding ring. I heard it was a different one. I've heard the same, MW. We have to say allegedly on that, but I've heard the same. I did do a video about that allegedly the original was confiscated. And so until that gets worked out, I've heard different versions of it. She does it for attention. The original was confiscated. I don't know. I'm sure whatever it is, it's for attention. Lila's mom says Harry has no more first class front row. Red carpet events. Row 115, son. Pick your jaw up off the floor, Harry. Would you expect marrying that one? Absolutely. And you know what? I am enraged all over again and reignited my disdain for those two. Reading this book that I'm going to get into next week. Oh, it's a good book. And remembering this author does a good job on, I'm only on chapter 4, but he does a good job on like saying, well, this is what Harry claims in Spare, but this is what actually happened kind of thing. And I'm really enjoying it. So go, I think his name's Robert Hardman. Go Robert Hardman. I'm excited to dive into this book with you all. I'm telling you, wait for it. It's going to be good. All right. And I was just going to skim the book and just look for the juicy Harry and Meghan, but I'm telling you, I'm enjoying the book so much. I'm fully doing a recap on it because there's just interesting stuff that I didn't know. And a lot of it does tie back to Harry and Meghan, but just general stuff that I thought was interesting. So I'm here for that. I'm talking a lot. You say hi. Can you say something in Harry's voice, please?
Oh, yes. I'm in a constant state of oscillation. I'm always oscillating.
Actually, I happen to be glancing at my YouTube. I see a lot of people subscribe to Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks all of a sudden. So thank you for the follows. And okay, yeah, I'll post the links shortly. The new channel's not attached to my username I'm using in the chat. But yeah, funny thing too, I didn't really look at my. So YouTube throws some certain comments in like a holding cell, and I haven't looked at that in a while. And apparently, if you use the word sexy. Some people said I had a sexy voice, and a bunch of those were thrown in the YouTube jail. So, and I was like, what are all these comments? I was like, oh, I thought like it was people saying bad things, and I was like, really, you're gonna hold that? So, sure.
About the movie.
Hey, let's go watch a movie, get some popcorn. Also.
Nice. You are a subscription whore. Too funny. All right. I just saw a comment I wanted to read out. Let me scroll back up. Lady Elizabeth, thank you for being here, says she had them both on, actually. She was looking for Marcus when grabbing Harry's hand. It's quick. Oh, interesting. Oh, I have to go back and watch that. Thank you. Now, I have heard stuff about this Marcus thing. If you're like, what are you guys talking about? Marcus was said several times on the, almost said red carpet. There was no red carpet on whatever. And they're posing. I heard it. Oh, did you also hear people yelling F you to them? That was pretty great. But the name Marcus was thrown around a lot, and I assume they're talking about that Marcus. Now, since then, I believe, I hope I'm giving the right credit, I believe it was Kaz that pointed out Marcus is the name of one of the photographer, somebody there. So she believes, I believe, that that's the Marcus they were talking about, not the weird Marcus that she and I don't get why they cling on to each other. I find that whole relationship so weird. I mean, real weird, honestly. I've heard the theories, and I know it has to do with Soho House, but I find the whole thing very weird. All right, Sharon, thank you so much for that super. We really appreciate that love from, is it County Longford? Thank you for being here, Sharon, in Ireland. Oh, I love Ireland. That's another place I'm dying to take Jay. Jay had the nerve to go to Italy before he met me and has not taken me. I had the nerve to go to Ireland and Scotland, and I haven't taken him. So we've got some traveling to do. I know. How dare you have a life before me? What's your deal?
Sometimes stuff happens.
Take your wife so I can wear a big ridiculous ball gown somewhere that doesn't make sense to the gelato shop. Come on.
How about the movie theater?
Oh my God. If there was a good movie out, I would take you, but there's nothing playing right now. All right. Let's see here. Scrolling down to catch up with the comments. Okay, so Jay put a link to his channel if you want to hit sub. That does help him out. And again, if you don't mind hitting thumbs up to this, it really does help. Even if you're watching after the fact, if the stream has ended and you're watching, it does help. It's part of the engagement. I don't know. It's that silly YouTube stuff, right? But we'll probably wrap this up soon. Tell me what else is going on with you all. Is there anything else on your mind? I've read your predictions. We think more car parkle stuff coming soon. We'll keep an eye for that. I figured I'll start this book this next week. Like I say, I'm not sure which day, probably tomorrow, but if they do something crazy or if I find something else to talk about, then I'll push it a day or two, but we'll start that soon. I am hearing reports that people are having trouble getting the book. I got mine on Kindle, if that helps. I was having the same trouble. I tried to order it from Amazon. It was back ordered, I believe, or something. We had trouble, so I just got it on Kindle. And I did mention there are 2 versions of the book. So don't be alarmed if you see, you just have to find Robert Hardman book that came out in January. There are 2 versions. The author himself said it's the exact same book, but for some reason they released 2 versions. I believe one was for America, one was maybe elsewhere. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's the same book. We'll be reading that very soon. So get yours if you want to read along. If not, I'll read it to you or I'll talk about it with you. Pam Marie says that close-up of Meghan is scary. It is, isn't it? Jay, how do I change my name on here? Asked Bonnie. Jay, can you help Bonnie? Bonnie is one of our regulars. Can you help Bonnie? Do you know?
Yeah, I had to Google that.
Oh, do you want to type it to her?
Yeah, I'm going to send a link in the chat. It's kind of complicated. Even if you're not posting anything on YouTube, we all have a channel page. So you have to, probably easiest on a desktop computer, go to your YouTube studio. And I think from there, somewhere you can go into the options and change your name. But I'm going to post the link that walks you through.
All right. What else? Claire. So Claire's asking, did we chat about the One Young World scandal? Claire, I don't know what you mean. Fill me in, if you will. I don't know about that. It's funny. I actually do have another video coming out soon. Maybe this week, maybe in 2 weeks. I don't know. Where I did another one of her word salad bingos. And I believe it was a speech. I believe it was one of those speeches. I get them all confused. She may have been doing a One Young World. So if there's a scandal, I don't know about it, but I might be releasing that video soon, especially if it's in the news. That's interesting. Oh, thank you, Marcel. Can't wait for your book review. You know, I love doing the book reviews. I really do. I get really into them. And this book is a very easy read, so I'm excited to bring it to you and discuss. So thank you. Thank you, Audrey Jensen, for the super. It says Marcus is the go-to guy for, can't say it, substances. How about that? Fair enough. Okay, so Bonnie says Amazon has the American version. Fair. Okay, gotcha. Christine says, I don't think she wants to do the work to write a book. I wondered that, but I do believe she thinks she has an important story to tell. So we'll see. I do feel like a book's coming. I've predicted before, and I stand by it. I think there will be 2 books coming. One from her while they're still together, and then one from her calling herself some sort of survivor, something like that. After they split, something, I think it'll be something along those lines. So we'll see. Thank you, Tinfoil Tiara. I love your book reviews. Thank you. I love when you guys comment on the book reviews. You don't know how much that means. I'm so not being a martyr where they just take a lot of work and a lot of time. I love doing them. It's just a lot to gather all the photos and put together all the information and all that. So to know that you guys love and appreciate them, I can't tell you how much that means to me. So my plan is I'll just do it in sections, and then at the end I'll do a mega compilation. So however you want to take that in, hey, listen, if you want to play all of it, that really helps. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anna Hart, hi. I recognize you from your beautiful thumbnail. I know you. You're always so kind in the comments. Thanks for being here. It says floppy crown Harry's wearing. I like it. Let's see here. Steph says, I got mine last week and I pre-ordered it on Audible. Oh, perfect. Okay. That's how I love to listen to books. I actually prefer it because I've talked about, I have pretty bad it's ADD. And so when I sit and read, sometimes my brain, it just jumbles up the words a little bit, but, on the reviews, I like to have a hard copy so I can highlight, make notes for myself and go back and discuss things. So, but the Kindle one's working pretty good. I wasn't sure with the highlighting and all that, but it's going pretty well. Let's see. Ophelia says the sad part is that those two seem to be completely oblivious that they're not liked. I think they're just so full of themselves, honestly. I do. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm scrolling down because I just realized there's much more comments I want to catch back up. So Zach, the PS4, says she'll get her author friend who lives in Barry's Bay to write it for her. She's a total sugar. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, is that the one? We're talking about the one that they're trying to adopt her book into a movie, Meet Me in the Lake? That one? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay. KT says, I'll wait to hear you read it to us. Oh, thank you so much, KT. I appreciate it. Vibro says, your book reviews are my favorite. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how much that means. Thank you. And let's see here. Acquired Taste says, bye, little Gosling. That made my day. Oh, thank you for that. All right. JB said, I enjoyed your mega compilations during the holidays. Thank you, JB. I can't tell you how much that means. Again, it's just a lot of work to do the individual videos. So to be able to put them together like that and post them and have the reaction I got, it warms my heart. Thank you. I will continue to do things like that if you guys like them. I mean, it's your channel too. So tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Sorry about that. And I'll make it happen. All right. Andrea says, do you realize that Kingston, Jamaica is listed at a threat level 3, meaning do not travel there? Yet the skanks had no problem hopping on a plane. Honk freaking honk. Yes, I have thought about that. I mean, again, it's just unending hypocrisy, right? Oh, Glennis, thank you for sharing the Gosling stickers. I appreciate that in the claw. But it's unending hypocrisy, and you're so right. Thank you for calling that out, because you're exactly right. It's so them to do stuff like that. They're posting these articles. Again, it's my opinion. They're spreading these articles around about, oh, Montecito's getting dangerous, whatever it is. And then yet they're happy to hop on a plane and yeah, pose for photos. Their continued ridiculousness is not lost on me. Three Cats and Their Lady, thank you for joining the Drunk Goose Club. I love your name so much. I giggle every time I read that. Thank you. Anna Hart says the sugars are right. There are no bad pictures of Mimi, clearly. Yeah, right? So if you guys don't know what she's talking about, I did a video recently. I have another one of those coming too, where I fell down a rabbit hole on a pro Meghan website. And one of the funniest posts, there were two ones that really stuck out at me. And one of them was, she can't take a bad picture. And I laugh and call your attention to the screen at any point during this live stream and say, yeah, she can. And then the other one was something like, I love when she wears the wide leg pants. And I just could not pull it together. I kept laughing about that. Like, okay, all right. Yeah, those look good. Too silly. Too silly.
Those are some bad photos. Getting caught up in the comments here. A lot more people subscribe to my channel, so I want to say thank you again, everybody that's decided. Yeah, so I don't have to sneak in popcorn anymore. I can buy it like a big boy.
Christine says, my favorite is when Jen says, well, shall we say it together? 1, 2, 3, revenge. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. So for those that don't know, I say it like that when I was doing the book recap. It just made sense. And so now I can only say that word that way. It's the same thing with courtiers. It sounds fancy when you say it like that. There's a couple words I say. Oh, look at me. That's one that I get requests for quite a bit. And I love it. Audrey says, please, Jen, come on camera. We love you so much. Oh, we don't care. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Audrey. You know, I do think about that, and I hear you when you guys ask for that. I can tell you I will. I will at some point. I honestly, it'll happen at some point. Our streaming setup for me is not great. I make my videos from the dining room table, so I don't even have a spot to actually stream right now, but I'm working on it, and that's down the line. If the channel continues to grow and that's what you guys want, I can make it happen. Yeah, well, I'll keep giving it thought. Thank you for the request. I appreciate that.
She did show her hand on my stream one time, so part by part, but do it appropriately.
What are you asking for?
But yeah, oh, I just noticed Lupa Hussein. I can't find the link for Jay's channel. Let's see. 1 second here. I have it.
Philippa, thank you. He's getting the link right now. And then Glennis says, revenge, me. Yes. Yes. Acquired Taste says, everybody in the world started saying revenge. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I am so not the kind, I'm going to sound like a real asshole. Go with me on this journey. I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm really not. But you know what? The one thing I take credit for, there's one thing, it's not even revenge. Well, I do take credit for that. But no, the one thing I really take credit for that I noticed that a lot of other YouTubers do now, look at me. And maybe it's too obvious. Maybe it's low-hanging fruit, but I promise you, I think I was the first one to say that. It makes my heart happy, though. It's not like a jealousy thing. It's I like to think that's my contribution to the community, right? Look at me. I have to pee. That's right. I did do a video on that. If you haven't seen it, Maggie's old poses, she often crosses her legs and squats a little bit, so she always looked like she had to pee, which cracks me up. So yeah, that's what that's about. And wrinkled. That's right, Anna. How could I forget wrinkled? But, Philippa says, cheers, Jay. Jay just posted the link. Here you say.
I just posted both links in the channel if anybody's interested. I have Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks. That's the newer channel where I go on video and talk about dumb news. Sometimes I stream. And the video game channel, that's the older one. If you're into video games, I've got some old gaming compilations. And sometimes I stream on both. I actually stream on Twitch primarily. That's twitch.tv/Dr. Bad Vibes, and that's where the stream is best experienced. But I know not everybody likes Twitch, so if you happen to use Twitch, check me out there. That's the best place for the streams. And actually, that reminds me, if you do happen to have a Twitch account, and if you also have an Amazon Prime account, you have access to a Prime subscription. So subscriptions are how you make money on Twitch primarily, and the Prime one is free for you, but it sends money to my channel. So if you happen to have an Amazon Prime account, if you have a Twitch account or don't mind creating a Twitch account, you can just go to my Twitch page and subscribe there with your Prime subscription, and that helps me out at no cost to you, and I would appreciate that.
Yay. I've read so many kind comments during that. Thank you. Everybody calling out the messy. That's right. Thank you. And the revenge and wrinkled. Oh, man. I love the look at me compilation. Thank you, Mrs. Ryan. I appreciate that. And the P pose video. Thank you, Anna. And then let's see, there's another one that I wanted to, let's see. Oh, hold on. Oh, the Too Hard. Thank you. Some of you guys are saying Too Hard was your favorite. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. And then Glynis said it was definitely my saying. Thank you. And then there's another one that I wanted to call out. Hold on. Oh, Ritz is saying that Beebs calls those wide leg pants her giant man pants. That's really funny. I love Beebs. And then there was another one. Hold on, I can't find it. It keeps jumping around. John, I know you said something nice. Thank you for that. I was trying to find it and read it. Now I can't find it. It's like jumping around, so I can't find it. But thank you, everybody. You're all so sweet. You're good for my ego. Thank you. Januaries are hard. It's kind of a depressing month. I like it when things get a little cooler, but I mean, it's Florida. It never gets that cold. But it's just kind of, I get kind of in my own head in January and kind of a dark space, and you guys have brought sunshine to my life. So thank you for that. I really, really appreciate that. Let's see. Do you think Harry got a prenup? Ooh, good question. I don't know. I don't know how that works. He's so stupid. I'm gonna say, oh, Maggie Poo. Thank you, John. That's what it was. Thank you. Yes, I started calling her Maggie Poo. Oh, it's funny. Oh yeah, and then Mrs. Ryan points out, Beebs calls it puddle of pants. I think that's so funny. Three Cats and Their Lady. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And then Tawny Owl says, it's too hard was the funniest thing. Thank you. Aw, that means so much. I still like the look at me. Oh, look at me. Like just silly activities, mundane things. And she still finds the camera and does a look at me. But you know what? One of my all-time favorite videos I've done is and again, I'm not blowing smoke up my own, you know what? I'm just saying it just ended up being my favorite. And it's still one that I'm proud of is that one. There's so much cringe where they go to the theater that night and they think their applause is for them and it's not. And they make complete asses of themselves. And then they end up in the car arguing later. And that's where we get that face that I use in all my videos. That is still one of my favorites. And it's not that I did anything spectacular. It's just such a funny event and concept and how badly they misread the room. Oh, it makes me laugh so hard. It's things like that make me happy. So they deserve it. They've been horrible people. So things like that I think are really funny. All right. Marcel wants to know for full-time content creators. I am. Jay is not. Jay's a spy. Works for the CIA. Jay has a mystery job, but no, I am though. All right. Let's see. KT says we used to call those pants elephant leg pants. Oh, that's funny. Funny. I don't even judge the pants in general. Wear what you like. I judge Meghan for wearing those pants up under her boobs and prancing around the way she does. That's why the pants are funny to me. But just for regular people, yeah, wear what you want. Be cozy. Don't worry about it, you know. But I will make fun of her in those pants. Funny. Zelda says they're such losers. Exactly. Oh, just wait. When you hear me recap this book and go back into how I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I went hard after them on one of the episodes when we get into the Queen's passing and remembering how they messed up the plans for everybody else and made them miss being there. Oh, I definitely lay into them. And it reminds me, oh yeah, that's why one of the 10 million reasons I cannot stand them. I can't. Oh, thank you, Joe Beans. Love your channel and the joy you bring to us. I feel the same way about each and every one of you. You bring me so much joy, and I'm so thankful for each of you. Sunshine says, buy what does H really have? I know there's inheritance from Diana, but how much can that be with how much they spend? I wonder the exact same thing. They've got to be like just running through the money. And I really think that their numbers are overreported. I don't believe the numbers that were reported that they got off some of their deals. I think that they're hyperinflated. And so, yeah, they've got to be flying through. I really don't understand it. I think I'm going to, oh, Glynis says Jay is James Bond. Maybe so. But I think I'm going to wrap this up. Jay, you plug what you want to plug and we'll say our goodbyes.
I'm going to plug everything.
Oh, gosh. Don't plug stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. Lots of stuff needs to be plugging.
Oh, gosh.
But no, seriously, thank you. I've kind of glanced over at my YouTube page, so a lot of people have subscribed. I really appreciate that. That's helping. It's getting it off the ground way faster than the video game channel, and it has more of a future than the video game channel, which is oversaturated on YouTube. But I'm still plugging away at that and streaming. But yeah, definitely. If you're coming from Jen's channel, definitely honk at me. I can usually tell, you know, if it's, you know, Jen, yeah, it's usually stuff like that, or some reference to Jen's channel. But yeah, definitely leave some honks, and I read all the comments, and basically what I'm doing right now, I'm still making YouTube's my primary side project. I'm making video game videos occasionally, but doing more of my silly news. I've got hopefully tonight I'll have a Vince McMahon video going up with all the insanity going on with that. But I do live stream. The home of the live stream is Twitch. That's twitch.tv/DrBadVibes. But I do multi-stream to the other channels. I'm trying to divide it up a little better. If I'm playing video games, I multi-stream that to the video game channel. But if I'm just doing news, I send it to the Speaks channel. So that way, you know, if you're not in the video games, you're not watching that. Or if you are in the video games, you're like, I want to hear him talk. I do seem to have, if I ever go on camera on the video game channel, it's like the kiss of death for a video. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. I put up an obscure fighting game video on the game channel last night, and we've got Vince McMahon hopefully going up tonight, and then I've got some random nonsense going up for the rest of the week. So I appreciate all the support. It's amazing how quickly I just started that channel like 2 months ago maybe, and I've barely done anything. So it's amazing how much it's grown. I really appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I was not looking at the chat. Let me. Oh, limit. Can you list it in the chat, please, Jay? Oh yeah. I'll put all the links in. Sure. Maybe we could pin it for a bit. But again, thanks everybody for the support. That's really helped me out a lot, and maybe I get to be a full-time creator too. That would be amazing. Then I would just stream every day. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, Jen's typing. Jen's writing somebody.
Thank you guys so much for spending your day with me. Thank you for being here. I had heard that the Sidley twins are streaming, so I might try to see if they are and say hi. If you jump on theirs, honk at them for me. Tell them I sent you and show me those honkers. I don't know. Thank you guys for being here. All the kindness and well wishes and all the things. You know, I appreciate you so much. I really do. And I can't wait to bring you all the new stuff as it comes out. I really can't thank you guys enough. I hope you have the best day. And I'll leave the stream up for a few minutes. If you guys want to keep chatting to each other, you're welcome to. And I might try to see if the Sidley twins are streaming. So again, thank you guys for being here, and honk honk. And Jay's gonna post the link. So I'll leave the chat up if you guys want to keep chatting, and you'll be able to see his link there. Second, anything else? You good? Okay. I hope you guys had the best day, and thank you again. Thank you to everybody who hit that join button, who donated joins, who went through coffee, who hit the super, and just everybody who commented and participated. I appreciate you all so much. All right, I'm gonna leave the chat up for just a few more minutes, and I'm gonna see if the Sidley twins are still streaming. Show me them honkers. Bye.